That leg. Oh my god, that leg. I like that leg. Leg.
Boom. Perillo.
Lickworthy. Woo, sniff-worthy. Harry Potter guy, Star Wars guy, hashtag Planet of the Apes guy, out-of-box collector guy, Predator guy, hashtag Alien guy, hashtag Nerf guy, hashtag
Feet guy.
Whoa, what's going on, guys? Let's adjust my chair. Oh, today was a runaround. Had to film a vlog this morning, and then I got there and realized the place didn't open for another hour, so you had to keep pushing the stream back. So anyway, going to be doing some bagging and boarding today. I haven't done any for like over a month, so I've got like probably more books than I have bags and boards. And also, I reached 2K. Yeah, check it out. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to show you the photo first. I've invited a couple of people, but it is an open invite. So if you guys want to jump in, I'm also happy to drop a link in the chat. But I just want to show you guys. I just want to take a moment to show you guys how awesome my girlfriend is. Wait, let's see if I can find it first. Oh, hang on. Let me just jump in the chat quickly for the people. I apologize because I kept pushing the stream back further and further because everything got delayed today. What's going on, John? The movies, all my DVDs that I went through with John the other week are still sitting next to me. My room's an absolute mess. Perry Comics, what's going on, mate? Oh, I forgot. Perry gave me some super chats in the last two streams, and I'm so out of touch with doing streams. I forgot to do one of these. So I'll do one now, even though I didn't get a super chat. But let's do this one. Super chat, baby. Yeah. That's right. I got more videos like that for any more super chats. We got Old Wolf here. Hopefully. So originally I was going to do a suspect stream today. Old Wolf was like, nah, I might be there. I might not. I was like, all right. So no Old Wolf. So it was just going to be me, Bub, and Russ. And then Russ pulled the plug because he's not feeling well. So hopefully Russ feels better. And then Old Wolf just messages before like, oh, I could probably make it for a bit. I'm like, what are you doing to me? So Old Wolf. Then we got Mick. What's going on, mate? Thank you. Good to see that you made a post on IG today. Make sure you follow. Wait, and you changed your name. Very good. Because Annoying Customer 77 on Instagram. Check him out. He's got all the collections, and he was in my video the other week. Have you guys seen that video yet? Then we got Oz AC. What's going on, mate? Thank you very much. The channel is going spastic at the moment. I don't even understand what's happening. I do know what's happening. One of my vlogs from a few weeks ago from the collector's market in Reservoir, it just I've never had a video that just, gets that many views. I think it's been out for a month now and it's over 4,000 views, which doesn't normally happen to my shit. So, and it's getting me over 100 subscribers just from that one video. So big shout out to Nyan as well from the collector's market. Durs, what's going on, mate? Thank you very much. And then Werewolf, thank you very much. All right. So again, I've got some people I'm just waiting on, and then once they jump in, I'll probably drop a link in the chat if anyone else wants to hang out. But I just want to show you something. I'm going to quickly share this to my laptop and see if I can do a screen share just to kill some time. I've also got some beers, some sour beers in the fridge I'm going to drink. I've got 2 beers, one for every 1,000 subscribers. Where'd that picture just go? All right. So yesterday, all right, hopefully this comes up. Let's see if I can do this. How do I screen share again? I need to do more streams. I'm just out of touch with how do I there we go. Okay. So yesterday I came home after a hard day at work, I walked through the door and I came home to this. Yay, Sarah was standing there with 2K balloons. She actually did that for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway as well. She bought 1K, I think, balloons. And we had it in the background of my videos for like a month or two. And the balloons just kept getting lower and lower because the helium was slowly going out. So shout out to Sarah. I was very surprised. But then as soon as I thanked her and hugged her and stuff for the 2K balloons, I was like, what are we going to do with these balloons now? So I've got them here, just hanging out. I should have actually prepared. So they were in the background. But yeah, I got my 2K balloons here. I'll just leave them there. Chilling and watching part 2 of DC Infinite Crisis. Oh yeah, the DC animations. Oh, is that? Oh, I thought I had someone in the background, but it was my shared screen. Stop screen. I haven't watched a DC animation for a while. It's been a hot minute. When I first got into comic books, I was kind of starting to watch a few of them. You know, rather than reading the classics, I'd watch them instead, and then learn that they're so different. You know, like when you watch Hush. I can't remember if I watched Hush, but in Hush they completely changed the ending, which a lot of people were outraged about. But Infinite Crisis is another one, another classic that I haven't actually read. I haven't read a lot of shit, to be honest. I haven't read for over a month. That's how bad I am at comic books. Christina Payne, what is happening? Thank you. What color is that hand? It's like pink. I'm colorblind, but it looks pink to me. All right, so yeah, I've got a bunch of bags and boards. I've got a bunch of books to bag and board, so I figured I'd just do a hangout. But yeah, I will drop a link. I just want to wait till the first 2 people that I invited to come in, and then once they're in, yeah, I'll just drop a link in the chat so anyone can join. Let's see who else is streaming live right now. Who's the competition right now? Low Grades are on, Otaku's on, Kingdom Nerds. Perry's playing games, Gears of War. All right, even though he was in the chat before. Watch them in order on Max. Oh yeah, because we don't have Max down here. HBO Max, right? Yeah, we don't really have that down here. So a lot of the stuff that's on HBO Max will be on like a different streaming service down here. The only DC animation I've ever seen is New Frontier. So I watched Under the Red Hood because obviously I'm a big Red Hood fan. So I watched Under the Red Hood like probably in my first year of getting into comics because I really like the character Red Hood, and then I didn't read the book till like 3 years later or something like that. And the reason I watched the Red Hood animation was because a lot of people were saying the Red Hood one is one of the better DC animations because it kind of tells the story well and it kind of cuts all the fat from the comic book. Because the comic book, there was a lot of stuff in there that I was just like, it felt like it sort of dragged on a little bit. So I enjoyed the comic Under the Red Hood, but the animation, I think they were saying, did a really great job just cutting out the unnecessary stuff. So thank you, Christina. All right, so I guess while I wait for my 2 guests, I'm going to start bagging a board, and then maybe I'll show you some of the books that I've been picking up. I used to show my books every week. Well, there's one of my guests on the way. I used to show my books every week on videos, and since I haven't been doing that, you guys don't know what I've been picking up. These balloons are going crazy right now. There you go. All right. So where are my bags and boards? Today's bags and boards are brought to you by Zars Collectibles and Comics. My buddy Sean, he supplies me with some of these now, which is good because I like the BCW ones. I'm a BCW guy now. Where are my bags? Oh no, do you have any bags? I got bags. All right. So I need Bub to show up so I can quickly run upstairs and grab my beer because I checked it in the freezer. I don't want it to freeze on me now. Okay. So bags. Oh no, the cat's going to jump up here and have no room. I'll put the bags and boards over here. Yeah, I'm surprised no one's streaming tonight. I thought I was going to do this and they'd be like, everyone would be doing a Hangout stream right now. But yeah, there's not too many. I mean, the Low Grades, I guess that's a Hangout stream. Ooh, I just saw Otaku's thumbnail. He picked up a Sweet Dave Stevens book. Very cool. I'd be over there watching that if I was you guys. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, what bags and boards do you guys use? BCW. What's the other one? Ultra Pro, which I used to use. Or do you use something else? We have this other brand down here now, which is kind of, I don't know. I don't like them because the boards, how one side's that sort of glossy and the other side's like not. There's this other brand down here and both sides are glossy, which kind of weirds me out. Okay, we have our first guest. Mr. I can't make it. Or not even, you didn't even say that, Old Wolf. You were just like, I probably can't make it, but just check me the link anyway. That was your attitude.
Okay.
Not only that, I asked these guys if we could do a stream, and Tony ignored the message for about 3 days.
I didn't read the top.
I know. Old people don't read the full story.
Nope.
How are you?
While you're talking, I'm making Lego.
You're making Lego. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. That's a good thing to do while you're on stream.
Old people tend to do things like that, like puzzles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Well, Sarah's into Lego.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
she
go.
bought me a Lego, but because I'm not, because I'm not very what's the word? Smart's not the word, but I'm not very good with Lego, right? I like buying the Legos that are ones for like, the age 4+ because they're small and I can do them.
The big blocks, so you can't choke on them.
Well, yeah, she bought me this.
There you go.
Look how big those blocks are. But like I did nano blocks with her once and it was a nightmare. Oh, it's Roderican. Rod is God.
He wanted to hop on or something. He was like,
yeah, man. I'll check the invite now. I just wanted you guys to jump in first, just in case they filled up your spots. Everyone wanted to jump on Hangout. I'm making Lincoln logs. That is not information we need to know.
Lincoln? Is it middle name Lincoln?
All right. I've just dropped the link in the chat. If you guys want to join, feel free to. I'll probably go for 2 hours or so. It depends how many books I can get done, but it's gonna be hard because I'm also gonna go get my beer. Although maybe I'll wait till someone else comes to keep you company before I go get my sour.
Okay, that's right. Go get your beer.
Go get my beer.
You complain that I don't have something to drink. Go get something to drink.
Sipping with Old Wolf.
There you go.
All right. Can you just keep them entertained for a second?
Yes.
And entertain meaning like talk.
Actually talk to them.
Look at your Lego. Yeah. Keep them entertained.
It's entertaining. Hey, werewolf by lunchtime. Hey, Alex Big Blue. Let me put my glasses on. I don't even have my glasses on. Where are my glasses? Oh, right here. Hey, Bub. Oh, Buzz backstage. I can't do that though. Let's see. Christina, how you doing, Christina? Yeah, I'm very entertaining, as you can tell. I am drinking though, so not too much, but just enough to keep it going. I think he just fell down. I heard somebody like something yell in the background. So I'm making Groot. Look, I got the body. Oh, you could do it yourself? I didn't know.
Oh, no, Simon did it. Simon did it. Surely to goodness.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm going okay. How about you?
I'm good.
Did you fall or something?
No, I've got to step over 500 things to get to my desk.
Isn't this the new room that has all kinds of space? Like, what happened?
He just fills it up.
Yeah, it's like you have no idea. Like
that's why I'm asking. You're right.
Embarrassing.
That's why I'm asking.
Hey, he just fills it up.
Anyway, I'm gonna pour my beer. Today's glass is brought to you by
Wolf mug.
There you go. That's the prototype. They don't look like that anymore. That's the prototype.
Oh, wait, have you got one with no white around it?
Yeah.
This guy sends me the prototype. Although this is the rarer one.
That's right.
He could have signed it. He had all that white space.
I don't think it came from his house.
I don't have him here.
Today's beer is Imperial Grapefruit Sour. Ooh, this one will make your face go ooh-wee.
How can you drink those things, man?
It was funny.
At a time, Old Wolf.
After one of my, I do shorts now of the beer ones, and
nobody will watch the long ones, right?
Yeah, right. One of my channel members, Ash, he was like, "Oh, I tried a sour beer because of this video series," and then he wrote ... Man, it's an acquired taste. And I was like, hopefully you didn't get a pint, and hopefully you got like a smaller serving.
I don't even know if they have them here. They probably do. I just gotta. I don't know.
Here is the pour. Oh, this is a good one. This is one of my favorites because it's so damn sour.
What are you drinking, Old Wolf? Nothing. You're going to bed in a minute, so you're just drinking.
No, I'll be up for about an hour. I'm drinking that. I'm trying to finish off that bottle I bought.
Good fucking.
I was going to say, if he's going to go to sleep, what's it called?
That's that fake bourbon. It's not from Kentucky.
Good fucking bourbon.
You know that, Simon? If it's not from Kentucky, it's not bourbon. It's just whiskey.
Is that true?
Yeah. Only all bourbon comes from Kentucky.
Oh, is there anything else
from Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota. That's not bourbon.
I don't give a shit. You ain't drinking it. You didn't buy it.
I refuse.
All right. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Wait. Oh no, the cat's up here. He's gonna make me spill my drink. Where's your drink, bub? All right. You ready for the sour face?
That's a kitty cat. Oh, Jesus. But why?
I know. Why do
That's
that to
the
yourself?
question. Why is that enjoyable?
Oh, so good.
Does it remind you of when you used to like puke on stage and then keep wearing the shirt and still play?
Oh, you know a story. So back when I was in the band, I reckon for almost 2 years, I vomited before every show from nerves.
Yeah.
Really?
Like almost 2 years, I reckon, before I got over it.
You probably thought it was your good luck charm after a while.
It might have also been because I fucking drank fucking
The
12
cat wants
beers.
to show you its pucker.
What?
The cat wants to show you its pucker.
Yeah.
So you stopped throwing up and the band broke up? Is that how it goes?
No. I eventually found the confidence to be like, I'm good at this, motherfuckers. I don't need to vomit anymore.
That was for Werewolf. Did you fix the perks yet?
No, I will. You know what I was going to do the other night? I was just going to literally add at the end of the video, I'm like, like and comment on the videos. And then I was going to be like, perks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe I'll do that.
I'll
It'll
take
be
it.
easier.
He just doesn't want to film the whole thing. He's lazy. That's all. But that's
I could do the whole thing, but it takes me multiple takes because I don't want it to be longer than 20 seconds. So if I start her up or anything.
If you can't last that long, nothing else can?
Well, it's because after that, he does about 5 minutes on the CBCS Awards.
Yes, yeah. So got to plug that.
Did you drop the link again?
I dropped the link again.
Why don't you just pin it?
I have to do that on YouTube, though, don't I?
Yes.
How do you
But
pin
It
it?
only takes a second.
Does it take a second, though?
All right. It takes 5 seconds. But
The
once you
reason-
figure out how to do it this time, it'll only take you a second next time.
The reason wrenches are so rare on my channel is because I have to open YouTube to do it. And that's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass to click a button.
No, it's multiple buttons. It's not one tap. If it was in StreamYard, it would be one tap, maybe 2
So
taps.
what do you mean by pin it?
So I can pin it so it's always at the top of the comments.
Did you pin it yet?
No, I've got fucking hell. I
You
haven't
can
even
do
bagged a single book yet. I'm going to be here for 4 hours today.
It's only been 10
but-
minutes. Calm yourself.
What's the heading to the big anime con in the morning? What's the anime con? Well, we've got an anime con coming up called Animega. I'm waiting to.
we
I'll get an email.
Probably a
we
different
got one
one.
going around in Rhode Island. We haven't.
Did you pin it yet?
No,
We got one. We got an anime in Rhode Island going to happen soon.
you've got an anime going on.
Well, a convention.
All right, so. Oh,
You doing it on your phone?
You can do that, can't? Isn't that? It's easy. Oh, fucking hell, bub.
Probably can, but I mean, your computer's right in front of your face, isn't it? Like, I don't know how this is so difficult. One tab. I'm sure
No.
you have YouTube as a bookmark. One tab. Click on the bookmark.
No, then I've got to go to my channel, and then I've got to
It
click.
should pop up right away. As soon as you open up YouTube, it'll be like, you're live. You just click on it.
Pin message. There you go. You fucking happy?
Wait.
Where is it?
Yes, I am. You know, what's funny is I was already happy, but now I'm happier.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can I screw this up?
What's going on, Ian?
Going on, Ian.
Have
Ian, if
gotten-
you send me another fucking DM with a picture of a wrestler on it and your finger in its butthole, I'm shutting you off, man. That's it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's good beer.
That's
No, it
good,
isn't.
isn't it?
stop lying to yourself.
Oh, it's funny because like a lot of people, yeah, I get it. Not sours aren't for everyone. I just like the novelty.
There's two people. There's two people that are sticking in my craw these days. Ian sends the same picture, and he sends it as one of those things you have to press the button, like the little play button in Instagram, to get it to play, which is a pain in the ass because you can't just ignore it. Like it'll stay as a forever notification in that chat unless you press the play button. And then he'll do that in all the chats that we're both in. So all of a sudden I start getting a flood of like 5 of the same picture that I have to press play every time. And then he will, not to mention the new Discord he found, where he also uploads the same picture of a wrestler's bum. Then, oh, you're not sorry. You're not fooling anybody. Then another one that does something similar is Magic Lasso, right? So every time he puts out a video, he does new channel video or a new channel video available, and then he'll spam every single chat that he's a member of with new channel video, come watch. And I'm like, I'm already subbed to you. If I wanted notifications, I'd turn them on. But instead, my fucking Instagram blows up 5 different chats with him telling me that he's, this is why people don't invite me to chats as much as I think they should. But yeah, there we go. That's all I got. I'll tell the story again, Simon, when you're paying attention. Don't worry.
I'm on that list.
I'm focusing. Yeah.
So what are you bagging?
I'm bagging my books from the last probably 5 or 6 weeks. It's a lot of books, including some bangers like Falling in Love on the Path to Hell.
That sounds horrible.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Doesn't that remind you of Star Wars?
Yes, it does.
I think purposefully, yes.
Yes, that's how.
Who did the cover? Was it a Hildebrandt?
No.
Why you say no? Could be.
It looks like it says Gary Brown. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
Where's
Hey, some of your reds are on the other side this time. Did you ask them to do that?
What? Oh no, just my hair. What's going on, Rod?
Hey, Rod the Rican.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
This might be the first time you come on my channel.
Holy coconuts!
Yeah, that's
What's
right.
up, man?
How you doing?
All right, Rod.
Just chilling.
Rod. In the
What's
flesh.
up, man?
Are
I
you
love how you're
bagging
doing
your stuff too? Are you bagging your stuff also?
I'm bagging baseball cards.
There you go. See?
Oh,
Yeah, I've
nice.
seen, Rod's been more on the collector side recently than the comic side, like the toys and the stuff, right?
Yeah,
You're not
totally.
kidding. He's about
a little bit
burying
of
them.
everything. Little bit of everything.
You get that one, Bob?
I got 3 of them.
3 of them. Jesus. Did you get like a foil or something? And a virgin?
No,
You got
I
a virgin?
wish. I don't know that they made any of those on this one, but they probably will. Probably some store exclusives out there with a foil and a virgin cover and
Hey,
all that.
hey, Rod,
Yo.
look up.
Look
Yeah.
down. Your pants are falling down.
Oh, I got one, yo.
Hold on. Oh, that one
Where were those at?
and that one.
Oh, that's great.
What is
Is that at the LCS?
Yeah.
Oh. It looked like a little toilet roll in there for a second.
Doesn't it?
is.
He showed his, so I thought I'd show mine. Well, since you're doing that, I got to put my board
That's
in
great.
that. There you go. See?
Well, your LCS had those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to talk to Mark.
I don't know if Big City Bunker is getting any promos like that these days.
Well, he technically should be.
I mean, he's still buying, right?
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a storefront, a real storefront.
And I'm like, just in the past 2 times I've gone there, I'm meeting new customers for the first time. Like, because like
You
they've
don't like them, do you?
for the first
You wish
time.
they'd go away and leave you alone.
Well, I do, because I'm like, hey man, I'm filming.
Knew it.
What are you doing?
Hey, I picked that one up. David Nakayama, Amy Jo Johnson. I figure
right.
Amy Jo Johnson goes to a lot of conventions around here. So at some point, she'll be at a convention and I'll be like, okay. She was the only reason that I ever watched Power Rangers for more than like 30 seconds.
Yes.
True. Me
Let's
too.
see
Me
her.
too.
Power
So
Rangers
Sarah,
suck.
you know how Sarah loves Nakayama. She
No, she
pointed
doesn't.
something out on this cover that I can't unsee now.
Uh-oh.
Right, I'm gonna go big.
No, and I already bought it. What is
Is
it?
there a neck?
I'm surprised you haven't picked up on this then, right? So see this line here,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really look like it would join up to this line.
Oh,
properly.
yeah, huh?
Do you think it's just a little bit off? Like I feel like the angle of it is just wrong
Yeah.
to line up with the leg there.
No,
Correct?
it's true.
What's her pronouns?
What? Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no.
Yeah, now it does look weird. It does look weird.
There you go. But yeah, she pointed that out straight away. I was like, damn you.
Yeah.
Just leave David alone.
Poor Nakayama. Yeah, he's feeling it. He gets real whimsical with his body types now. Gets worse and worse every year.
Is he doing too many of them?
Well, the more work I said it to someone recently. I was like, the more work you get, the worse your covers get.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
why does
Bug,
Adam
you play
Hughes?
that guitar back there?
Yeah, he wants to play it right now.
Who wants to play? What?
You
You.
can play that guitar?
No, I just look at it.
Oh, well, okay then.
He
I'm
doesn't-
terrible. I'm terrible.
He doesn't play on
I'm
screen.
still on lesson 3, and it's been 3 years.
He played it. He played it. Was it on Jigs? You played it? I was very upset that you chose to play it on his channel and not mine, mate.
I don't have international rights to stream in Australia to play my music in
live.
Australia.
To play live. You need a visa to work here, mate.
Yeah,
To play
yeah,
a
they're
gig.
worried it's going to start like a world revolution, like I'm Wild Stallions or something.
Hey, Dave's on. Mark, how you doing?
Hey,
Hello,
Dave.
mate.
He needs to change his name to Dave Spector Comics because about 30% of the time I'm like,
Ben
what's
C.
his real name? So I just like, thanks, Mark. And then sometimes I'm like, thanks, Dave. Thanks, David.
So
Thanks, Mark.
when I discovered, like when I was first new to comics, and I discovered Dave's channel, I didn't know Mark Spector was Moon Knight.
She thought his name was Mark.
I didn't necessarily think that, but I was just like, I didn't know. I assumed his name was Mark. 'Cause
Yeah, I
didn't
did
know
the
that
same
Mark
thing.
Spector was-
So I didn't know Mark Spector Moon Knight. I mean, I knew Moon Knight, but I didn't have any of the series that said Mark Spector Moon Knight, so I didn't know. And so I thought the same thing. I thought his name was Mark Spector. And then I was at a convention and I saw Mark Spector Moon Knight. I was like, what the fuck? Same thing
I've
happened
been
to
calling
me.
him Mark for years.
Yeah. The same thing happened to me with fuck. I'll totally fuck this up. I might not even tell this story because I can't remember everybody's fucking name. And that's the whole point of the story. Moving on. Luther Manning.
Who's that?
Luther Manning. That's the name for Deathlock.
Oh, okay.
That's Deathlock's real name. So there's a channel that's not as active as it used to be.
Yeah.
And the guy's name is Patrick. And the channel's name is Luther Manning.
Mm-hmm.
And it even has a picture of Deathlock as the logo or whatever, right? But I was just like, that guy's name's Luther. I was like, I never met a white guy named Luther before. Like, I thought that was really interesting to me. There's a white guy named Luther. This is great, right? I'm making new friends. And then everyone's like, oh, what's Patrick? I'm like, who's Patrick?
I have that one.
Oh, Luther Manning. I'm like, oh. And then it all clicked. I'm like, oh, okay, I know who this is.
Well, how many Puerto Rican guys you know by the name of Rodney? Come on now, man.
There
I
he
don't
is.
know. There might be a few.
Welcome Mark, welcome Mark into this stream.
What's going
up,
on,
guys?
David?
Cheers,
How are you
dude.
guys doing?
Good.
What's up, Mark?
Cheers.
One time he had said
There you go.
something. He was like, David was like, hey, good to see you, Andrew, or something. And I was like, oh yeah, he's using my Christian name too. I gotta stop calling him Mark. And then every now and then I fuck up and call him Mark with a K. Like I even just the next level of fucked up. So good stuff.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Good. You're not in Perth, are you? I still gotta watch your pulp video.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not in Perth.
I gotta watch your pulp video.
Dave.
Let me put it in my playlist.
You're gonna be getting more of those, Dave.
Yeah, you need to go back to that place.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to. It's in a nice little shopping plaza that there's a few of the like antique malls there. They got a brewery there. They got a distillery, and then a little like a cheese wine shop, and then they got like that all those vendors there. It's a pretty cool spot.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thanks, Dave.
But outside of that, there's not much in the area. It's like in the middle of nowhere in Vermont.
What's up, Perry?
Well, you guys.
You mean?
Hey,
Hey, Betty.
you finally gave
What's up,
up,
Betty?
huh?
So I died 16 times in a row. I'm like, all right, it's enough for 3 hours. All right.
Are you on
Fucking
Game of War
wonderful.
3 or Gears of War 3?
Yeah, Gears 3.
Okay.
I'm playing on Insane, so it's insane.
I'm playing on easy or whatever the easiest mode is on Gears 5. Like it's got, I think it has like a grenade with a pacifier in it.
Yeah.
Like,
So
That's what I'm-
the first one I played on normal, then the second one I played on hardcore. I'm like, I got this. Now I'm playing on insane. I'm like, I need some whiskey, bro. I'm
But you're
fucking
doing
stressed.
good. You were doing pretty
Stressed.
good.
Yeah, not good enough.
I love that Gears 5, man. I'm addicted. I'm blazing through it.
There it is.
Perry, you got to get the gears. You know they made a replica of the gun. You got to get it.
The Lancer. I want to get the Lancer, and you know, Marcus, the main protagonist,
Yeah.
the armor he wears, $900, full
Yeah,
on
you
should-
play.
Wear it
I'm
while
like,
you're playing the game.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. When the new one comes out, the new game, I think I might just drop the money and rock it, dude. I think
See,
that'll be cool.
Like I'm playing Gears 5 and I haven't got to play as Marcus at all. I'm played as JD for the first chapter, and now I'm playing as the girl, whatever her name is, Kate or something.
Mm.
For
Can
the
you get,
like
can you
Mark
get that guy's baseball hat?
The Coltrane.
Who's baseball hat? What?
Coltrane.
Coltrane.
Coltrane brings
Coltrane?
the pain. Yeah. He's the greatest character in Gears.
In
So
what?
you didn't make it
He-
to the
he- so-
stadium.
He's a superstar football player that he was like the Tom Brady of his day, and then the war happened, and then he became the Tom Brady in the war too. So like
Is this
everyone
in
loves
Gears
him.
lore?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm back.
But how's everyone doing? How you doing, Rod, Tony, Mark, Bubs,
What up,
Simple
yo?
Simon? Congrats for the 2K.
I know.
Congrats, Simon.
Yeah, congrats, Simon.
Hell yeah,
Excellent.
dude.
So what are you doing the giveaway?
Right now?
No, well, no, I thought I'd maybe just hold out to the end of the month, maybe just to get a few extra. I haven't got many entries, to be honest, which is good. It's easier when there's less entries. So I was
I
thinking
need to
about
make an entry. So
Sorry?
you were doing like show a collectible or something, right?
yeah.
I know I already get an entry for being like for my 99-cent membership or whatever the fuck, but Russ had gave me this statue and I need to do a video on it. So I was like, hey, I'll kill two birds with one stone. I'll do the AOK statue. I'll do the statue unboxing and show it off, and which, you know, I'll have to put it back in the box, standard fare, and then unbox it and then show it off and everything. And then I'll say at the end, and this is my submission for Simple Time, go check him out too. Right? Just tag it on, or I might even just put something up like in the edit, you know, what this is for. But then, you know, Russ has been real sick. He's had a rough month.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
got a broken arm or a busted wing or whatever the hell's going on. And then he's been in and out of the hospital and he's been really sick. So there's a chance I don't have to make the video. So that's
He's still on that weird diet.
yeah.
No, Russ is kind of back to. I mean, I don't think he's gone crazy, but like, I don't think he's. When he's eating, you know, more
Yeah,
than
he's
one meal
eating.
a day now.
Because I mean, doing that weird diet wasn't going to be good for him.
I think he's still not eating much, but he looked a lot healthier. Like I saw him 2 years ago, or I should say I saw him a year ago at Heroes Con, not this past one, but the year prior. And he looked really like oddly shaped, you know, because he had lost a lot of weight in like his chest and stuff. And he hadn't like formed back into a normal looking dude. And his head is like the size of a fucking watermelon. Like, no joke. This kid's head it's like this big, like in relation to his body, is fucking
what they
giant
say.
size. So bless his heart. So I just it didn't look good because he was all thin here and he had that giant head. It looked like it was going to fall off. So, but then I saw him this year at Heroes Con, and he had put a little bit more weight back in his shoulders and his chest, and his head looked stable. So that was cool. Big
It's like
old
when
lion.
you're playing with your action figures and you take the head of one character and put it on another one. It's just like that's a little weird.
No, it's more like if you were playing with your action figures and you took silly putty and just wrapped the entire head in silly putty and then made a new face out of it with toothpick, like carved into the silly. That's what it looks like.
That's
Yeah.
nice stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
cool.
foil.
Foily.
Shiny.
David's in the chat. Simo's in the chat. It's an Aussie takeover.
Mm.
What, in the chat? Because there's
Hey,
two people.
I lost some weight.
And one up here. You
Stand
did?
up and show us.
Don't worry, you'll find it, Tony. Just keep looking.
I lost
It's in the
like
cabin.
35 pounds.
Oh. 25 pounds?
35.
No shit.
But you did, really?
Yep.
You lost 35?
I was 272 I'm down to under 240.
Oh wow.
And all of a
I
sudden,
lost
you're too
30.
good to reply to
I-
messages.
I should not lose 30.
You lost
Well, I think
32.
Obolt's only 5'2", so at that point,
I'm short.
he doesn't have anywhere to hide it. You know.
Yeah, I was getting way too. It hurt when I walked. It hurts now. Things haven't gotten. Still sore.
I gotta lose weight. I'm waiting until I like lose my job or something, and my wife. And I need a motivation. You know, I need a motivator. I need
I need to
something, hey,
restart
wake up
button.
and
You know?
get back in the game, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that right now. Right now, I'm like, this is great. You know, sitting back, living life, enjoying it. What's that? A bag of chips? Bring that over here.
I need some tragedy in my life. Damn
Yeah,
it.
I need some fucking devastating necessity to get in shape. The cheapest thing you can do is get in shape, right? It's like you fucking, you don't buy anything, you don't buy food, you don't fucking buy nothing, and then you just walk everywhere.
Now you got the
Just
Ozempic.
just walk your dog. And
Yeah.
then the bad thing about it is, I go walking with my dog. She catches me walking her, and then she goes, "Why you're walking?" I'm like, "I'm walking the dog." No, you're just trying to lose more weight. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm walking the damn dog. Give me a break here. What the hell?
Yeah. My wife really does. Like, she's one of those, oh, I'm full. Here, you finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's bad about that. She doesn't like to see food go to waste, and she likes to see me eat for some reason. I don't know. Must be something wrong with her.
Big.
My girl, she does 3/4 of the meal and then looks at me. She's like, "You want it?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll even order stuff knowing like I don't like black olives, so she'll get the
black
pizza.
olives.
She's like, I won't get black olives on it. And I'm like, why? I'm not eating it. I got my own fucking pizza. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna get black olives so that you can have some. I'm like, I don't want any. I got my own fucking pizza. And then she'll go get no black olives. I'm like, that looks good. And I finished mine like 10 minutes ago.
She likes you chunky. She likes to grab onto something.
Well, she has
Little
no
slap and tickle, you know?
natural body heat. In fact, she radiates cold. Like if you go near her, you can feel cold radiating from her. I think it's like a beauty secret because she's like cryogenic, she has ice running through her veins, so it helps her stay youthful. You know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? You talk about heat. My wife was sick not too long ago, and she said she felt like cold. And I put my hand on her forehead to check her temperature, and it's hot, but her temperature's going low. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're supposed to be like burning up, and her temperature's like low. She said there's something where her doctor said that when she has this fever, it doesn't register, it just drops down. So I don't know what the hell.
Wow.
Women.
That's wild.
Yeah,
If
and I was
only
like,
you worked at a
Women.
hospital.
checked, it was like 90%.
Could perhaps find someone with a degree.
She's an MA, but she knows a little bit more than I do. I'm like, all right, whatever now.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell us the stories.
That was one of the books I got at the antique mall. It's in, early amazing stories. Sorry, the
Very
colors
nice.
aren't really that great. It's pretty dark in here, but
You need to get a new bag for that too.
Oh yeah.
I can't find bags for these damn things. These things are
Oh,
ridiculous.
that's the big size, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
near
it's
mag
the big
size, isn't
size. The big
You
size.
can find
bolt.
those.
it? Yeah. They're thick
This
too.
is from
Like an inch
yeah,
thick. So
yeah, they're pretty thick. This is from 1928.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
128.
Yeah,
Yes.
1928.
What?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what? I didn't know they had color back then.
Yeah,
March of 28. Yeah.
very nice.
That's insane. How does it smell?
It smells musty.
What about the comic?
There's another one from 1928.
I can't believe it.
Those are
Yeah.
cool.
Bubs on the roll, dude.
The more you drink, the funnier I get, Perry.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pouring up tonight, baby.
Good.
And here was some of the famous fantastic mysteries that you were showing. This was one of my favorite ones here.
Oh yeah.
A little, I don't know, little mermaid Medusa kind of looking gal here. This is from 1940.
Have you read any
Pretty
of them?
cool. I haven't had the chance to read them yet. I haven't had any time, but some of these are pretty brittle. But
Yeah.
as
Yeah, be
you
scared
would
to-
expect.
Looks like you're taking good care of it there in that Ziploc
Yeah.
bag.
You like that?
No fucking boards. He's just dangling the damn thing. by the-
Who needs boards, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
overrated.
Hold on, let me grab this from under the bed real quick. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Like a 1928.
Every time I take it out, a piece of it comes off.
She's 1928
Now,
considered.
what about the pulp? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's platinum age. Yep.
Now this is pissing me off. Now there's two guys in this stream that own three guys technically that own a Bub's Comics shirt, and none of them are wearing one. That's
Where's
pretty
my
sad.
Bub shirt? I need a Bub shirt.
I believe everyone does. we're having a little bit of a supply chain issue. I still have one that I placed an order for 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
I
really?
want to say, and I'm still waiting. So it is what it is.
I
They're
gotta
all
make
custom.
some.
They're all handmade custom jobs. What?
Oh well.
From where?
It's quick.
Well, there you go.
Man, where do you keep that it was so handy? Is it by the steaks?
No, it's literally by the couch and the cats lay on it. I'm not kidding. The
That's
cats
cool.
love this shirt, dude.
I'm gonna get mine.
Hey, Perry, where's my old wolf shirt that you're supposed to be wearing?
I gotta order a new shirt, Tony. You sent me a shirt that was made in China and it fell apart after 2 washes.
I think that's the one I made. No.
Oh, you made it? Made in Massachusetts.
Is it made in Westport?
Yeah, that shit fell off real quick.
I was making them before I was making them originally. Would print it
did.
up. I had a
The
little
one I
iron.
had, you ironed it on, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm too scared to wash it now because it's getting to that point where, it's starting to come off.
Yeah.
So I don't
Oh,
wash it
really?
anymore, and therefore I don't wear it anymore. Because if I don't wash it and I wear it, it's going to stink.
Yeah. I used and abused that shirt.
I used to wear it to work all the time, and people were always like, "Who's that guy?" Like, Old Wolf. You guys don't know Old Wolf?
I know. I'm trying to buy the shirt of Tony when he was young. That way people really don't know who the hell
I
that
still,
there you
hey,
go.
Tony, has anyone else got that, or is it still just me?
Just you.
Keep it that way.
Just you.
I want to have that one of one shirt.
Yeah, just you.
You know, I need a
Yeah,
Tony mug and a pillow. That's it. The
I've got the
complete.
Tony pint glass.
Oh, there you go.
Damn, look at that.
Oh, hey,
Dave.
no. Sarah has a pillow.
Yeah, Sarah has a pillow. Yes. Hey, we share that pillow. It's on our couch.
Oh, sex pillow.
There you go.
It's like fucking this big.
It gets the job done, okay?
Hey, Tony, are you going to Terrificon this year?
On the Saturday, the 7th.
You going Saturday?
17th.
Oh,
My
wow.
son wanted to go, so okay, we'll go. We'll go for the day.
I
Wasn't
gotta-
planning
I
on.
gotta-
Matter of
I
fact,
gotta see if I'm working that weekend. I want to try to go. I didn't
Matter
go
of fact-
last week because I was down in Virginia.
oh look, see, oh,
Hey, look at that son of a gun.
Look,
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, Rod.
look at that face. I'm going.
Damn, this thing is big, man.
You lost weight. I'm going through my list right now. What to pull, what to bring.
Are there a few creators you want to meet there? Is that you brought books?
Yeah, I don't even know how to talk to them. I just say, "How you doing?" I don't.
You go,
Thank
how you doing?
How you doing? That's what I say. How you doing? But you know, it's nice to get something signed and. No,
When's the con?
huh?
When's the con? How far off?
Next month,
Couple-
August 17th.
yeah, the 16th through the 18th or something like that.
Yeah, I've got so much stuff coming up. I don't even know what the dates are for anything I'm going to.
The thing is, I don't know. It's like, how do people like walk around with their phones without killing each other, bumping into the issue? You know, place is usually crowded, and the people have their
Yeah.
phones, and they're just.
Yeah, it's a busy place because it's at the casino.
Yeah.
Mm. What up, John?
Good.
Ian, Barb, G-Man.
Yeah, he did. I was like, I was all like, I didn't know what to say to these people.
What do you mean?
Honestly, I was like, not ashamed to say. I'm not ashamed to say that.
I haven't looked at the creator list yet to see who's going. It's usually pretty stacked.
Yeah,
TwitchCon.
I got two
I
sides.
haven't had a chance to look yet. Who's going to be there?
Justin knows good comics. His father's going to be there.
I heard he knows the good comics.
Uh,
He could draw too, man.
so I picked up a few things for his father to sign.
That's cool. Can't you just like send him books in the mail and be like,
No,
"Hey,
that's
can you go
rude.
tell your dad to sign
Sign
it?"
That's totally rude.
Is it though?
Oh, look, John's going to San Diego.
How's far San Diego from what John's in California? Is he? How far is that? Is that a big travel?
Not too far. Not too far at all.
I know
He's
a couple of
closer to
people.
San Diego than he is Los Angeles.
Oh, so that's not far at all. Yeah, it's like an hour.
Yeah, those big ones, like when we did Florida, that was cool. But
Yeah.
You gotta save up for those things.
Now they're moving it earlier. I think it's in like January 2025, or maybe like the beginning of February for MegaCon, which is weird. It used to be like April, May. I don't know why they keep changing it.
Probably when they can get the location.
I guess.
Yeah, must be.
I feel like San Diego is the type of con you'd have to go for the whole weekend because I'd imagine it's so huge that you wouldn't be able to do everything in one day.
Right.
Yeah.
No, not there. No.
Especially if you line up for anything, like half your day spent lining up.
I do want to hit New York one time at least.
All
I
right.
feel like that'd be a good 4-day vacation.
Well, guess we'll have to plan it.
Yeah.
You and Rod have to come up.
I miss New York.
It's a wonderful town.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a city that never sleeps.
That's right.
That is very true.
And I don't sleep, so I feel like perfect, you know?
New York, New York.
Oh, what is it?
Sparkling Welch's white
Yeah.
grape.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Love sipping.
Are you ever going to do sipping again, Old Wolf?
Actually,
Handmade vodka.
I think I'm going to do it next month. Actually,
I think you need to bring it back.
Yeah.
where are we?
Make it
I
contender for
got
Hangout stream.
things to do the next. Like I got a shitload of things to do next. Tomorrow, I had the wood cut. I went to Lowe's
Oh wow!
and had the 2x4s cut, and we brought some other stuff. I'm making a cabinet. I got a TV that I'm going to put in a cabinet with a lift, and so I'm going to put.
Oh,
it
the TV comes up like a motor.
You're right out of the box, right out of the cabinet.
Oh, that's fucking cool,
I'm
dude.
building. I'm starting that tomorrow. So I built the two. So
It's like a porno TV.
there you go.
It's like when everyone leaves, the TV comes out, you know?
But it's like I got so much. I always have stuff to do the next day, and it's just I'm totally useless if I get totally drunk. So
Thanks, Fish Cat.
Yo, what up, Chad?
Where's your shirt, Simon?
I haven't got it. I don't, man. Maybe when I go get my next beer, I'll. But you know,
Oh, yeah.
can you remember
Look
the
at
first
Rod's
book I bagged today? The first book I bagged today was this, and now
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why do I have two?
but
Why do you have
Amateur collecting mistakes.
Bubs, did you see Rod's shirt?
Is it Old Wolf?
yeah, baby.
Yep. That's scary.
I love that shirt.
I don't know who this guy is. I just
Actually,
He's on a list somewhere. I don't know.
who's the artist that
What you got there, Tony?
Oh, I just killed it. It's
You have the TV.
Oh, that okay.
Wasn't
How
that thing
is
half
that?
full before?
huh?
Wasn't
How
that
is
thing
that,
half
Tony?
full when you brought it out before?
It had about That's
Yeah, a
about-
little bit.
that's
Yeah.
about that much.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
No, I've been
There's not much in it.
I picked it up last week.
How's that bourbon, Tony? I've seen that before at the store.
I heard it's pretty
Actually,
fucking
pretty
good.
Yeah.
It's not from Kentucky,
So it's not real bourbon.
so it's not real bourbon.
Mm.
This ain't Jim Beam.
That doesn't mean it's bad.
Perry,
No.
were you alive when that ad was around with Kevin Sorbo, the Jim Beam ad?
No, I did not know that he did
There was
an
an ad with Kevin Sorbo in it. He goes into a bar and he goes, Jim Beam. And then they pass him a Jim Beam and he drinks. He has a sip and he goes, he puts it down. And he goes, that ain't Jim Beam. And that was the ad.
I need to hold on. I need to look. I love Kevin Sorbo.
Do you
So
want
hold on.
to hang on? Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna YouTube it.
Do you want to share it? We'll play it for the masses and
Do
get
it.
copyright strike.
Let me see.
New York, wonderful town.
I can put it in the private chat.
People live in a
Uh,
whole town.
Okay, hang on, let me just look it up.
Alright. Oh wow, it came out in '93. That's when I was born.
Yeah, well, that's why you haven't seen it, eh?
God.
What was that?
Holy crap.
Come
You
on.
said 93?
Yes.
Holy
All right,
shit.
hang on. I got it here. Give me a second.
93. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
31 years ago. Okay. I know that because I was born then.
Yeah, I'll be watching the baseball game, right? And then they be talking about certain players, and my wife just looks at me because the players are old as hell. And she's like, "You're old." I'm like, "I know." Oh God,
there you
it
go.
sucks, man.
You got
Hopefully this-
players born in like
Is it
2000.
audio? Oh, no, it should play. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
It's a good commercial. Who's that, Barry? It's Hercules.
Oh yeah.
Jim Beam. This ain't Jim Beam.
No one else noticed.
Ain't nothing compared to Jim Beam, finest Kentucky bourbon since
That's right. Ain't
1795.
nothing compared to Jim Beam.
All right.
Was that guy from Kentucky? The guy
Hell
saying
yeah,
that?
he is.
No, they sold me. I need to buy some Jim Beam. I don't know.
I got
Oh,
a
that's
case of it. You want some? I'll send it to you. Got a shit ton
Jim
of
Beam
it.
is
30 and
You got a
93.
shit ton of it.
Perry could have been
Long time ago.
conceived to Kevin Sorbo turning down a fake Jim Beam. We don't know. All I know
93
that,
was when the original Crow came out, I think, as well. We were seeing that at the cinemas.
that's how everyone marks 1993. The year the original Crow came out.
That's right. I was just trying to plug my new video. If you guys didn't see my new video of the Crow figure,
I saw it.
See that?
mate,
Did you make one?
how crazy was it? It was crazy, right?
Yeah.
For a guys, you're not a toy guy, but you know when I got the magazine, the gun clip, and put
Yeah.
it in the gun, I fucking couldn't believe that.
Especially
It was-
because the Bruce Lee one couldn't even hold his nunchucks.
yeah, and then this one has fucking magazines that come out of the gun and shit.
Yeah.
Out of
That
control.
was such a good movie, man.
Yeah,
That was a
I was a
sophomore
sophomore in
then.
high
Damn.
school. What's sophomore mean? I don't know what we don't.
Second
that's
I
not-
think
That
that's
was second year.
10th grade.
10th grade. 10th grade.
yeah.
Okay.
In 10th grade, as a sophomore, I was dating a girl in college.
Damn.
Wow, you son of a bitch.
She went to the John Jay School of Law down in Manhattan.
I got arrested.
I should have been. She should have been. We met at a party, and she swears I didn't tell her how old I was.
Because you didn't want to get arrested.
Everybody in the room at the party knew. I mean, we all more or less were connected. It was like a reunion for a camp. So we all kind of knew each other, and she could have asked anybody. And I met her at this, and it was like a hoity-toity party, right? So I was like wearing a suit and tie, and I guess I probably looked a little older, but so like you got to figure that shit out. Like, trust me, I be asking, how old are you? Yeah,
He said, I don't give a damn.
yeah. So she
Get
didn't,
over here,
she
bub.
didn't ask, and by the time she cared, it was too late. So that's all that matters.
Bub's telling the story like she isn't his wife.
It was scrutiny.
No, she's not. She's not.
That's good that you can talk about stuff like this. I do the same thing with my wife.
He said, no,
I'll be
Brian.
talking about stories when I was a DJ
No.
and dancing and clubbing. She just be listening. She, you got no shame? I'm like, no.
Were you a DJ? Were you a DJ, Rod? Were you a DJ, Rod? Did you say?
Up north, I was, a little bit.
DJ Rican.
What was it? What was the DJ name?
Is it
Just
DJ
rock.
DJ Rock?
DJ Rock.
DJ Rock.
Well, see,
Wow.
that's a story to the name. See, when I think Perry knows the story.
Is it a
probably.
crack story?
The crack rock story.
No, when I was a kid, right?
I think I know where this is going.
No, man. Actually, when I was
Names are
a kid,
wild.
me and my buddies, we did a slip and slide in the backyard. And the backyard was all concrete. There was no grass or no nothing. So we put a bunch of soap on the slip and slide. And I slipped and I went up in the
Did
air.
you
And the
slide?
first thing that hit the ground was my head.
Ooh.
And then my mom opens up the window from the second floor and she's like, "Oh my God, what's that?" And everything's in Spanish. And they're like, "Rodney fell on his head." I'm like, "I'm all right." They're like, "Man, you got a head like a rock." And then Rock just stood with me since that day. I was like 12 years old or so. And
There you go.
Oh, so
Good
from
one.
now on, we're calling you Rock the Rican.
Yeah.
and the dancing stories are those are wild. So that's a different. Yeah, we don't want to.
We'll get into that later. In the second hour of bagging and boarding with SimpleSimon.
And I'm sober
We got-
too. So.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
What you got,
can
Tony?
fix
What
it
are you
with
doing?
Tito's vodka. Handmade in a bathtub near you. What's this?
I haven't had vodka in like 20 years.
Award-winning American vodka, crafted in an old-fashioned pot still, made in Austin, Texas.
Action. That's A, right? Action's A.
Action is a yes.
Aquaman.
A.
Oh,
Ooh, Street Fighter.
Versus
Hey, didn't you
Final
release
Fight
some sort of
Mortal
weird Street Fighter video? I haven't watched it yet.
Kombat? You should watch it. I don't know,
saw-
Tony. What do you think? What do you think of my new members only series?
Actually, I worked in an arcade for about 10 years.
When you were how young?
I was older than I should have been, but it was fun. And so what you were saying brought a lot of memories back from when the arcade.
Yeah. There's photos of me from when I was 10 in that video, Bob. Only for my members.
Oh, all right. I didn't know I was in the pedo tier. Check that out.
Dave, did you ever go to the Swansea Mall, the arcade there?
Yeah, I still remember it. Yeah.
That's where I worked.
Oh, that's cool.
Just fun, making change.
Yeah, my mum helped out. She worked there for a while because one of our waitresses at the restaurant worked at the amusement place, and she, as like her other job, and she was going away, so she wanted someone to fill in. So my mum was like, "I'll do it." So my mum worked there for just a couple of months. Whoa, what's that even mean, Perry? I don't
I'll
know what
take
that
one.
means.
Oh, look at
Christina,
that.
Trev, Don, Carlito, Ben, you guys are all members, so make sure you go and
shit,
watch
check
the
out the
video.
Street Fighter
Oh,
video.
snap.
The
Is that
members only?
forever? Or is that just 1 month and then they got to
It'll be
pick up the bill?
Just
on their
1
own?
month, then you fucking
Wait,
gotta
Is
pay
it
for
1 month unless you cancel? Is it ongoing unless you cancel? All right,
So
so
you
we'll
You
do this one, Perry. For the,
Make it stop. My God. My pants fit looser.
Boner alert.
Good Lord.
there you go.
Did Sarah film that?
No, I filmed that, mate.
Oh, I didn't know. Somebody had to hold the camera.
John, I can't pick it. It's random, okay? Fucking pay the $4, John.
Oh,
God
really?
damn it.
Is it random? You can't pick.
Yeah, it's random, yeah.
Oh wow. Wait, so who's got him again?
In the chat, it said that Ben, Carlito, Don, Gustavo, Trev, the shipping guru, and Christina Payne.
There you go. Check out the
Nice.
members only content.
Cheers.
John
Yeah.
Gustavo. Is that John's Comments with Kids as last name?
Gustavo.
There are 6 people in the chat. I'm the only asshole that didn't get one.
Oh, that's
Now there's
great.
only 5. One of them got a membership and left.
That's funny.
That's great.
Look, aggressively, and Fish Cat didn't get one either.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
so
awesome.
you're telling me there's only 3 people who just commented and none of them got it? Mate.
Missed out on that sweet banana money.
Wait, what's Aggressive's name? I actually don't know what Aggressive's name is.
AR?
Oh, you go. Yeah. So you got 3 out of 5 people watching. 3 of these guys didn't get it. And then the other people who got it left the stream.
Oh man, that's great.
Maybe they went straight to my page to check out the members only content. That's
That's
what
what
it
it feels like, yeah.
That's what it
I'm
was.
sure
yeah.
that's what they did.
It's training.
Training tip that I caught it, dick. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's a t-shirt.
Actually, I'm gonna steal that.
very good.
That's like a Roman Curtis the
Oh my
other
God,
day.
man.
He said, "Yo, stick a coin in your ass because you played yourself."
Yeah, I like that. He did that last night, didn't he?
I think it was the last. I
That
don't
was
know, my
good,
days
yeah.
are all
It was
messed
last
up
night.
there.
I was there. Well, Simon, you really know how to host a banger.
Oh, sorry. So, show us something. Perry?
Is it? Okay, I went to the
already
game
showed some
store.
stuff. Perry, show us something. Oh, wait, Perry did show something, didn't he? No, he just brought out his bub shirt. No one
I
see
went
that.
to a video game store today because
Oh, yeah, nice.
they're shutting
Oh,
down
nice.
the Xbox 360 marketplace. So 360 games are spiking like crazy, which is crazy. So I found some games. Two Worlds,
Oh,
which I don't know what that is, but it looks like a RPG type of game.
Yeah, it's a sequel to a really super popular game called One World.
And I picked up Drake on the Xbox,
Oh,
which it looks like a comic book game, which looked kind of
yes. It was put out by Meek Mill in a bad attempt to diss track.
cool. It could have been. And then the only Gears of War I didn't own, Gears of War
A physical
4.
copy of.
Yeah, yeah. I own all the Gears games, except for
nice.
Tactics. We don't talk about Tactics.
except
Is that a
which one?
bad game? Because it's available too on Xbox.
Yeah, but it's like a top-down game, and it's like,
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, that is the one because they're like, if you like Gears of War 5, you're gonna love this. And I looked at it, I was like, this looks like dog shit.
yeah,
And about every 3 years or so, they give us a Lara Croft Tomb Raider game like that, like some top-down fucking. She's running, just dots
Yeah.
on a fucking screen. She's the teal one. I'm like, this sucks.
Do you
yeah.
remember the Alien versus Predator game they did like that?
But
Like
Sega,
top down?
I think something like that. Yeah,
Like it's
No, I
kind of
never-
like
I never
World
played
of
a top-down
Warcraft,
one.
like that. Is that what you mean?
I'm getting
Yes,
hot, but I'm
Lord.
supporting. I'm still repping.
They did Alien versus Predator, and I was like so pumped. And then I found out it was one of those games. I was like, man, this.
I
I
hate
still
those.
played it because I wanted to play it, but
I mean, I'll play it on a mobile or something, but I'm not fucking putting that shit on the big screen.
he said, "Do I get a Wombat badge?"
all right. Let's do circles. Rod, show us something. Just don't.
Yeah,
Don't show us the Rican, but just show us something. You got stuff all around you. Show us something.
Yeah, Simon said, "Don't show us the Rican, but you're free to show the rod." So I- the only thing left.
come on, Rock.
As long as the rod's not rock.
Yeah,
This Tito's warming me up. I'm about to kick the fan on.
let's see those rocks.
Wait, what warmed you up?
It's Tito's. Tony, you got whiskey tonight?
Oh, I'm done drinking. I'm gonna be leaving soon.
What about you, Mark? I feel like you're
I mean, I got drinks
okay.
here.
What you got? What's
this?
Craven? I haven't
Mango.
seen that one.
I'm
Oh,
thinking
cool.
about opening that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the new Diamond Select one? The
I,
Diamond Gallery?
I don't even know what this is.
Yeah,
It's,
I think that's the Diamond Gallery Select one. It says Craven the Muff Hunter. You see it?
What's a muff?
Craven the Muff Hunter. Yeah, Barry doesn't know because there hasn't been muff since 1987. So he's unaware. Everything will make a comeback eventually.
I'm a back.
Yeah, Rod's like
Rod
a
is
full blown
king of
toy channel
toys.
these days, mate.
Yeah.
Love it.
Are we all throwing
Oh, man.
statues up? Is that what we're doing?
No, we're just showing stuff. Old Wolf, your turn. Show us something.
Let's see something, Tony. Come on. Are your nails painted?
Oh yeah, I saw it on yesterday.
Rod's loving it. Hurry up,
You
get
got
your
them done
pop.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This
Is
tastes
that
like
cereal?
shit.
What is
Wait,
it?
how do you know?
I opened it and I threw it away, but I kept the box.
What is it?
Cereal.
Oh, cereal.
Tastes like pure shit.
Oh, he comes. Oh, sorry, Tony. Do you want me to hide you or what?
Oh, he's got a Transformers
Like
mask.
my mask? Yeah, like that?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking
nice.
sick. The voice is a little bit off. It doesn't sound like Peter Cullen. Oh,
You can talk like this.
what? That's fucking sick. That's pretty cool.
Get laid like that.
Yes, I did. Wearing this thing, I helped make my first child. Anyways, so,
You just helped? Who else was there?
yeah,
Oh, that's
Hey.
cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've never
All the
seen
way
that.
from Australia.
that's right. And then I
Is
got
it really?
Oh, where'd you go, Rod? No, Rod, come back.
I
can
never
see you
get the
back.
good
Don't worry, I'm
stuff.
gonna put you on. Yeah, see, you know what's funny, Old Wolf? The one I bought you, I thought I was buying you a DC Multiverse figure. So the one which I'm lucky I didn't, because you've already got that one.
It's all right. I would have had more than one.
Right, there you go. Yeah, but that's not good.
Why? Oh, look.
Hey, that's awesome from Australia. That was like that was like one of the first things I ever sent out. Because
that one of
Rod
the
was
real
like
ones?
the first
It's always looking at me.
That's right.
Woo. Hot.
I'm glad you didn't sell it.
Hell no, man. I don't sell anything I get from my peoples, man.
Yeah, Simon used to say that. And then in the last video, he was like, I don't care if you fucking gave it to me. I enjoyed it. Now I'm getting fucking rid of it. If you don't like it,
but
suck a dick,
yeah,
unsubscribe.
but
but
no,
keep giving me that.
let me hold this. I don't sell anything that was a gift, but when people are just offloading their crap to me, I
Tony,
sell that shit all day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that the
I like
glossy
rye.
or the matte?
The gloss or the matte?
Yeah. There's two versions of that book. One's glossy covered.
Which
and
one's
one's
the
matte
first
cover.
print?
And
Which one
that's
was
Matt.
first?
I don't think it's glossy.
I think they're
Which
both
one's
first prints. There's just two
Yeah,
versions.
they're both. Yeah, they're both first prints.
It's like an AB.
Which one came out of the printer first?
The glossy one. Then as they ran out of gloss, the last ones are matte. Fucking bee in here or
Oh,
something.
Yoda.
You know, I never took it. I never took it out of the box.
You know what you could turn that into?
A candle.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I know.
Candle.
Get you some jello. Fill it with jello.
There you go. He's making it now.
Oh, see?
Yeah. Oh, that's the adapter?
No, I'm putting it back in the box. I
It's
just
a
never-
sizing adapter?
You can fill it with mayonnaise and put it in the microwave for 20 seconds.
Yeah, Duke's. Duke's
You're good
mayonnaise.
You'll be good to go.
Yeah. Well, if you don't live in the hood, you might not could get Duke's. But
We got Duke's here. Never had it.
yeah.
Hey, it's in the cabinet.
Yeah. You can get it with Wick, I think.
That looks old school. Is that old school? That looks old
Yeah.
school.
Showing you?
Probably. I bet you can, Barry. I need to stop drinking vodka. I got a little.
I always do the olive oil Heims. Is it
Yeah,
called
that's
Heims?
what I'm into right now. I do the Kroger brand olive oil. They all kind of taste the same. The olive oil ones. I don't know if it helps, but that's what I do.
I've been getting into basil pesto lately. I put that.
I
in
love
there.
basil
I love
pesto.
pesto.
Do you guys have do you have a Blaze pizza near you?
No,
A
I
what?
usually get blazed and get pizza.
Blaze pizza? Yeah, I bet. They've got a good pesto at Blaze.
If it's a gift, Jordan, I won't palm it off. I won't palm it off. Just like that gift that 64-page special when he kind of allocated me that first Deadpool. I don't need the first Deadpool, right? But I'm going to keep it because you know
That's
right
right.
now would be the perfect time to sell Deadpool.
It's already gone, isn't it, Simon? I'm not going to show it right now because it's upstairs. But
Fucking Rod. I
Ooh.
was just going through the whole collection today.
Ooh.
9-4, nice.
9-4. Beauty, mate.
Mate, that room, Rod, is looking pretty crazy compared to what it used to look.
Yeah, he switched it
No
around.
space left.
It looks like he went dumpster diving behind a Toys R Us and never came out. Like he just started living in there.
Rod, is that desk and still in there?
The what?
The big desk you had with the cabinets?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, that's it right there?
This is
Oh,
the
it
room.
is.
I got another table in here. So, today, I was putting some of the short boxes in the guest room because she said, yeah, you can put a couple in here. I already have some in my closet. I had no room in the closet. So she said, you can put a couple. I got 6 already in the guest room.
Uh-oh.
So
Grab another beer.
she hasn't seen it yet. So,
Uh-oh.
God.
but,
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going.
You just got here.
Where you going, Tony?
Where you going?
I'm going to
Oh, you've
bed.
only been in here 20 minutes, man.
Yeah, you said you were going to stay 2 hours.
Oh, Tony, what books did you get this week?
What?
Can I see the books you got this week?
Oh yeah, they're all in there right now. But if you watch my video, actually, I'll put it up for you.
Are you going to get a new intro now that you've lost 35 pounds?
No,
Your jig probably looks a little less jiggly.
it's okay.
Oh, no, the new old wolf face, like for the thumbnails.
Oh, yeah.
Although I did that for Russ, but the photo I got was terrible because he had like, I know his hair just. didn't
Hey,
look good.
David, are you in a hotel or is that your picture back there?
No, this is my place. I'm staying up in Vermont.
Oh, it's your second spot.
Yeah.
He travels.
Do you stock maple syrup there?
I got some in the fridge. I do
I
actually.
knew it. Do you have a tap in your backyard?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, that's the real shit right there, isn't it?
Yeah. But they're everywhere over here, though. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I can't do syrup, man. I don't know what it is
At all?
at all.
Really?
Since I've been a
No
kid,
way.
I can't do
Oh, wow.
syrup.
Yeah, my
I like
son
syrup.
eats pancakes dry. I'm like,
I eat
Oh, I
pancakes
don't
with a little bit of butter, and that's
I load
it.
up with butter.
They
they
do.
butter on them.
yeah,
They
they
do a
do.
lot of
Butter as well.
They do a lot of maple butter up here too.
I like syrup
Oh,
on my
yeah.
eggs too.
Oh,
You do
I
what?
can't. She would not use
Syrup-
syrup.
eggs?
Anybody I know
Whoa,
they
whoa.
will not use syrup around me.
So I have pancakes and eggs, and I put the syrup on the pancakes,
Ooh.
but there's overflow that goes
Yes.
into the eggs, and then
Yeah,
you dip
yeah.
the eggs in and you scrape up the
I
more.
don't dip it though. I
Yep.
try to kind of keep them as apart as I can, and I
Why?
make like a little dam of bacon or sausage because I want
Stop
the
playing with your food, Bob.
I like the maple syrup. It plates. I'm a plater. I like to make it look pretty before I eat it. What can I say?
Yeah, but it all goes to the same place.
Oh, I buy lingerie for others.
It's not true. My dad used to, because he was a chef, when he used to cook stuff at home, he'd place all the vegetables in certain places and stuff and like present it. And I was like, I'm just gonna eat it. And he goes, yeah, but if it looks good, you want to eat it more. I'm like, no, if it looks good, I don't want to wreck it. What are you talking about?
Dad, I haven't ate in 8 hours. Just give me the food.
Yeah, you've been fucking moving around that goddamn garnish for fucking 8 hours, man. Just let me eat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce off. This cough is killing me, man.
Well, we're losing 3 people at once.
Well, don't you want to see my books I picked up?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah,
we
sure,
got this
looks nice.
like-
Look at that! Look at that head.
There you go.
That's good
Don't
head, Simon.
you want to see books I picked up?
Yeah. What'd you buy this week?
Well, I do want a train wreck here. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, why not? They suck, so might as well spread it around. It's in the back. It's in the backstage.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Sorry.
What is?
What?
The hell's
It's not
going
backstage.
on?
No, he's sharing a screen.
Why would he do that? I thought he was showing the
He's
book he picked up. What is this
Showing-
shit?
Hey,
Oh,
I
no.
commented on the video. I commented.
Not the YouTube within a YouTube.
It didn't work.
Hey, we did a Kevin Sorbo.
How you doing? I'm waiting for everybody to hop on. So they want to hop on.
You got to respect a man that still has the HP Games tab on his computer. Like an HP Games, the first and last word in gaming.
Yeah.
Let's see what else he's got. He's got a Hallmark.
How you doing?
You see the trade right? That's just me, right?
Pornhub.
The way I do it. So
How you doing?
He called it
you
new
realize
tab.
my wife's gonna disown me, right?
Hold on. See ya. See ya.
Did you make that intro, Old Wolf?
That time again for the Thursday
Huh?
night train.
Did you make that intro?
No, Perry did.
Can't read them
Oh, okay.
until I bag them.
All right, you want to see the books, right? Okay.
Hey, Tony, why aren't you signed into your own YouTube?
What the fuck? Because he wants the view.
Right, so
That's fucked up.
I need the views.
Simple Simon,
That's me.
Captain Sorrow.
That's my girlfriend.
I,
But
where's
but I
Chaos
left it
been?
on. I
Where's
left,
Chaos
I left it on all the
Are
whole
you kidding
show.
me?
And I'm gonna
I was wondering why you had chaos on there.
Yeah, and I gotta change them up.
Where has Chaos been? I haven't seen Chaos for a while.
Chris hangs out with people more refined than us. Harry's trying to get more refined, but he hasn't got fast enough at it. So Chris just left.
I don't know what that means.
First off,
More refined? You know, like, you know, a little bit more class,
Number
a
6.
little less
Oh.
crass, a little more
I'm
class.
enjoying the book because
All I got's more
I'm
ass.
enjoying the book because
Ass, class, or crass. Nobody
I
rides
told
for
you
free.
that we can't get those Thundercat books down here for some reason.
Really?
Is it like the
Really?
gargoyle business where they wouldn't let gargoyles out?
Yeah, same with Gargoyles, yeah. So the first issue came out, but then after that, they were like, nope, sorry.
You need me to send you some? There's a couple of packages headed your way.
What already?
No,
Number 4.
Not ready.
I'm sending a package to Dave,
Named.
Oh, okay.
and Simon's got a book in there.
Okay.
What he is
So-
now.
I mean, I've got the first issue. I mean, maybe I'll read it first before I decide if I would want to get onto.
Is that? Yeah.
That sounds good.
Have you been enjoying the Geigerverse, Tony?
Yeah,
Scarlet.
I am actually.
Number 1.
I know a lot of people like shit on it, but I'm liking it.
Oh, really? I thought it was pretty popular. I didn't read it, but just I heard it was popular.
Is that the word of the
these
bunker?
big covers with you know? So I pick up. I don't even read them. I just pick up the second prints.
What's better, the Geigerverse or the
Oh,
Energon one?
There you go.
The Joe verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, is the answer.
Yeah, I was like, is that the answer?
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah, that's the answer.
Well, I only pick up Transformers. I don't pick up all the other ones. I mean, I'm already reading Transformers.
Transformers, though, it looks. I really want to read the first trade. I read the first issue and it was great.
Is that Scarlet part of the
Yes.
Transformers
Yes.
universe now?
Yeah, it is.
It's just a good. It's just a great.
How are
I
they
don't
handling
read it. I
all
get
that? Do you like it, or like is it morphing in good? Does it make sense to you?
What does?
Does it make sense having the GI Joes interacting with the Transformers?
I don't read the GI Joes, and they only.
Scarlet is G.I. Joe, isn't it?
But I
Yeah.
don't read them. You didn't hear what I said. I buy it for the covers. I like the.
I gotta head out. The kiddos are
Alright.
waking up.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
Good night,
good
guys.
seeing you,
Mark.
All right. Enjoy Vermont,
Big
brother.
guy.
Yeah.
So I like the white covers with the symbol and the character in front. That's
Okay.
right. They have those, and I pick them up.
That's a cool cover, the McFarlane cover with the action figures.
Yes, the action figure covers.
Yeah.
Now you just need the action figures to go with it.
John, you're not supposed to remind them, John. Oh, what's that one? Oh, can you zoom in on that? Oh, never mind.
I'll throw it up again.
Okay.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah, you wonder why no one left until now because we're watching fucking the train wreck.
Yeah. Prime time,
it's
baby.
Inception. It's train wreck inside of a train wreck. That's what this is.
Why would John just jump on? Come on, John.
Yeah, what
Hey,
the fuck,
John, there's a
John?
spare seat now.
Yeah,
you
enough
seen
playing
this
with
cover?
balls and join the stream, dude.
The link,
I
the
see.
link's there.
I like John's ball video.
He had a ball video.
Yeah, he needs to make it a short.
All right, so Simon, see, I picked up that cover.
He's
Yeah.
not cold enough.
So Sarah, I think, ordered that cover for some reason. It didn't come in.
Really?
Yeah, but so she decided because she's missed a couple of them. She's like, you know what? I don't need it.
That's when they all come in. As soon as I say that's it, fucking keep them. Then all of a sudden, I get a call from the LCS, and there's 5
Have a good evening,
in a
Rob.
box waiting for me.
All
Right?
right, guys. I'll be hanging out a lot more. Y'all be seeing me a lot more, man.
All right.
Cheers,
All
Rob.
right. Feel better,
Can't
brother.
wait. Yeah.
All right,
Get
guys.
that cough.
¿Qué pasa? Buenas noches.
Yes. What happens
That's
to
it.
what happened to good night? Is that what you asked? What happened to good night?
¿Qué pasa? Good night. So have a good night. Yeah.
All right, so y'all done with what I picked up today?
Well, isn't K Pasta like what's
Well,
up?
You can sort of skip through so we can see the books.
I think so.
So you said what's up? Good night.
Oh,
No,
shit, I
que
stopped tapping
pase,
the board. You
que
distracted me.
pase, que pase, not
Okay,
que pase.
Pase.
Que pase, buenas noches.
Like go ahead and have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
These
ahead
up,
and
these
do
up.
That sounds like a dare. What are
Who
those?
knows
books
what
like?
he's saying? Here's Wonder Woman's butt cheeks. Here's her
Mm.
front side cheeks. Here's her front
I mean,
cheeks.
I know some people don't like this going, looking at the cover this way, not this way. But these are just throwbacks to when they had the cards. They had you used to get the three ring binder, and you stuck them in there, and it gave you all the stats and all everything. So I'm going on my way to pick these up.
Thought you're already holding them.
Well, yeah. Well, there's different ones. There's like 7 or 8 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you see what else is coming out? This Defenders of the Earth is coming out. Did you guys ever watch that when you were young?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't young, but yeah.
Defenders of the Earth.
Yeah, you don't remember that? It had Flash Gordon, Phantom,
World
Mandrake.
Number
Yeah.
29.
It's the only time Phantom's been cool.
There's some Phantom hunters out there. Be careful. They're in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, no
Cool.
kidding. They're all in Australia.
Yeah.
Gore Vidal loves his Phantom.
It's riveting. This is
Oh,
riveting.
man. This is about when I fell asleep watching it live.
There you go. Stop sharing. All right, guys. I'm gonna get to bed.
Well, thank
All
you
right,
for
fine.
making an appearance, mate.
Oh, for you, I tried.
Oh, look who popped up just as we said Phantom.
How's that possible?
That is crazy.
The Phantom the best.
There you go. Very good. All right,
All right.
Tony. Well, when will we see you next?
Maybe Sunday on JP on Alex White Whale Comics. We do the D&D.
Oh, you guys still do that?
Yeah,
That's been going on for like years, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they bothered to televise it or whatever, because nobody fucking watches it. And when you do watch it, they ignore you in the chat. Like they
That's
won't
right.
talk to you. You say, "Hey, that's an interesting troll you just described. Tell me more about that troll." And they fucking ignore your ass. That's
And
some shit
I picked up a story time book. So I'm going to be
Mm.
doing a story time with Old Wolf. You ready
Ooh.
for it?
Oh, really?
Like
Sounds a
from back
little
in the day?
predatory, but go ahead.
Boom.
Polly has a smelly pussy.
Yeah.
He's- I mean, you still got to see it through, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be reading this one.
It's not a scratch and sniff, is it?
No, not at all.
Did you check?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Nothing? All right.
Kind of disappointed, but okay.
Yeah,
I
me
know,
too.
huh?
Everything
be doing that,
reminds me
so.
of her.
And I got the train wreck all the time. All right. See you guys later.
See you, mate. Cheers for jumping on. Thanks for the
Oh,
glass.
Tony, what toe color did you pick?
You said
We don't
Perry
need to
50
see it.
now?
You can just speak. Grief. You got to stop wearing those heels, man. Your feet are starting to turn in.
Yeah. Starting to look like Russ's feet.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's
But he
fucking
needs to
awesome.
plant them to hold up that big head of his. Like it's like a tripod. Yeah.
Yo, Bubs, I wish you never gave Jigs the idea for the cabinets. He's still working on them.
Dude, he is
All
wrecked his
day,
room
dude.
over that. I don't know. He goes too big, you know? Like Jigs is like one of the guys like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And you're like, wait, you didn't research this at all. Like you watched one of my videos and was like, yeah, I can do that shit. Bubs
I
can
do
it,
I
can
do the
do
same
it.
thing. I take a project on, and then a couple days later, the ADD wears off, and I'm like, oh, I'm too deep in it now. Fuck.
So
Yeah.
what's Jigs doing? He's a file
He got
cabinet?
5 fucking comic cabinets. 5 cabinets he needs to convert into comic cabinets.
Oh,
Like
geez.
filing cabinets. And he's done. Ask me how many he's done so far.
The big goose egg.
He's working on it though. He's got 2 of them tore apart. Bless his heart.
All right, I gotta go.
See,
All right,
mate.
Tony, be good. We'll miss you.
Hey, stay
gonna-
up. Go late. Go late. Maybe if tomorrow
I've got-
morning, if I wake up early enough, I'll hop on with you guys.
I can't do those crazy
No.
ones because I have actual shit I need to get
Yeah,
done.
Simon's got to get off and let Sarah give him his medicine before he goes to bed.
She's at work, but I need to at least do some.
You got to go over there and get it.
See you later.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Bye, Tony.
Oh, Tony, you going to Terrificon?
Yes, I am.
When's that?
Didn't we talk about this?
Almost.
Oh, it closed,
All right, Simon, you gonna try and keep your stream alive, or is it up to me and Perry?
Nah. I'm good for at least another half hour, I would say, but it could be longer. Who knows? Who knows where we go from here? I bought some physical media today. I went to a new store that opened up called
nice.
Video Days.
I thought you were
Let's see
getting
it.
rid of physical media.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a circle of life, right? Of collecting. I've given up the DVDs. I'm gonna start buying VHS tapes.
I'm done smoking crack. Give me the meth.
Yeah. So you did get rid of it. Where did you send your DVDs off to? Like a landfill direct, or did you?
So I still have them. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna salvage some, but majority of it. So those Melbourne collector markets that I go to, the guy who runs it, Nyan, he hit me up because he saw the video I did with John and was like, "Hey man, if you're gonna get rid of them, I'll take them all." I was like, "All right, at least that way I can come visit them when I want to."
What, won't he be selling them? Or you figure he won't sell any, so you just go visit his table.
He doesn't do streaming service and stuff. He prefers physical media. So there you go.
Well,
I'll
what
go
you
to
can
a
do
good one.
is I had this discussion with somebody online not too long ago about what's the last uses for DVDs, because it's like what 720 or something. Not even, it's like 480, or is it 720?
720.
720. So it looks like shit on a big screen.
It doesn't
Like-
really. So I watched the DVD
Depends.
for Johnny
got
Depp's
that one.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
The chocolate, and I put it on the Series X on my TV, and I was like, "This looks really clear."
Yeah, but
I was,
how
like,
big is your TV?
surprised. 55 inch.
Yeah, I mean, the
It looks
problem,
really good.
what I don't like about it is it looks kind of thin. Like it looks like there's a layer missing. Like you can almost see through it. Like it's not rich color.
So it depends what it
Okay.
is. So it depends
Yeah.
on the DVD, but it also depends on the like if your player is obviously going to upscale it, and if your TV is going to upscale it
Sure.
and shit like that too.
Yeah, I've got all that upscale and
So if you
shit.
buy those cheap ass DVDs from those no name distributors, they're going to look like ass. But
Yeah.
all the big movies, they don't look too bad. Blu-ray is the way to go. I don't understand why Blu-ray didn't like. It's come and gone. Blu-ray has come and gone, and people are still coming. Oh, do you have the DVD for this? Oh no, people come into my work and be like, "Do you have a DVD player?" I was like, "Do you want DVD? Or do you want Blu-ray?" Oh, but I don't have any Blu-rays. I've only got DVDs. I was like, yeah, but they'll play your DVDs, and you know what? They might make them look better on your big ass TV.
Yeah.
So like people, it's like the media came and went because now we got 4K Blu-ray, and people didn't jump on board. So it just doesn't make people
Too
still.
expensive.
It's not. It's $5 more than a fucking DVD now.
Yeah,
Like in the
now,
beginning, beginning, yes, but everything's like that. Like 4K Blu-ray is fucking expensive, but you also get a copy of the Blu-ray disc inside.
yeah, that's stupid. They need to stop doing that shit. And
a
for a
little
long
weird.
time, they were selling Blu-rays with copies of DVDs inside too.
But they do that for special features, so you'll get the 4K, but a lot of the
Yeah.
bonus features and deleted scenes will stay on the Blu-ray, so that's why you have the second disc.
They just
Yeah, but
released
still,
a
it's bullshit. And the DVD, my final argument for DVDs is that people should be using them to rip because they're easy. It's fast to rip a DVD. You can rip the main movie off it.
Why would you break them?
Huh? No, like rip them. Get them off the disc. Yeah. Well, no, burning them is putting them on a disc. rip them off the disc, put them on a hard drive or a thumb drive because a DVD file is really small and you don't have to waste a bunch of time compressing it because it's already small. So you could put it on a thumb drive and carry that shit around with you.
What if you lose it?
Lose a thumb drive? What if you lose all your DVDs?
Yeah, but a thumb drive is little. DVD is big.
Yeah, but you can take that thumb drive, load it with a shit ton of your library, and plug it into any TV in a hotel. Like if you're going to stay somewhere, you can plug it into the USB port in a hotel. You could play it on your phone. You can plug it into your phone and play it.
Just like a USB on there instead of all those physical copies.
What now?
Never mind.
I like
I'm
my
just
physical
saying.
copies. Yeah.
I'm just saying you could do that. If you're gonna get rid of them, like before I got rid of them, I would take my favorite, I don't know, 20 or 30
Sure.
and put them all on a thumb drive and just be like, these are the best of my DVD collection.
What they did with Blu-ray as well, though, when Blu-ray came around, was you would be able to download. If you bought it, you would have a one-time code for you to download a proper version of it too.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
But
But you
they still do that with Blu-rays.
Yeah, the point is when you get that little thumb drive, you can play it on a smaller screen. Like you can play it on your phone and it looks fine. Like 720 on a phone looks great. So totally watchable. That's all I got. You're welcome.
I just watch TikTok on my phone.
I don't even have TikTok. I watch Reels on Instagram, which is like TikTok's third cousin.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's the same shit.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like TikTok,
Recycled.
and then you got YouTube Shorts, then you got Instagram Reels. You know.
No, I think Reels is above Shorts.
Yes, me too. I agree.
Yeah, Shorts is way behind.
I think so.
You got babies dancing on Shorts right now. You got the
right,
Uga Chaka baby going on Shorts right now. That's how fucking behind it is.
YouTube has always been about long form videos. Like, so the short form, it's cool that it's there, but
you're trying.
Like Instagram and TikTok are for people who don't have attention span. They just want to keep going. So YouTube's not really like people go to YouTube because they want to watch a proper video. In my opinion,
I think so number one, TikTok's beating Google right now as a search engine. So they're using it as a search engine, it works a lot better than Google, which is crazy. And then now that's why YouTube's implementing the shorts to make the shorts as a new search engine. And then Instagram, I think the comments are cool because you can put GIFs. That's a leg up I think Instagram has. Who doesn't like posting a GIF? Everybody likes a GIF. That's how I communicate in GIFs. Are they called GIFs?
Apparently, the thing came. A guy who invented GIFs said, "No, it's GIF," and the world was outraged, which they should have been. It's a GIF.
Yeah, it's a GIF, right? Okay. I was about to say I've been saying that shit for a long time, dude. Everybody, dude, it's really good. I use TikTok
from 93 onwards.
So yeah, so like if I'm on Google and I look up local restaurants,
Thanks,
I'm gonna get a bunch of the same results. But on TikTok, if I look up local restaurants, I've found a bunch of new places near me that I never knew existed. It's really cool.
Do you use Instagram to get to Meta?
I don't have Facebook.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys what happened to me.
I don't have Facebook.
No, I said Instagram to get to Meta.
I don't have Meta.
They're linked.
You don't have Meta?
That's Facebook. No.
They're linked.
But Instagram, Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so if you go to Instagram chat, if you go to your Instagram chat and push the little blue and purple circle, that's Meta.
Oh.
And you can I use it for like recipes and
the Meta AI.
Yeah, the Meta AI.
Oh, I thought you meant like Facebook because Facebook's like Meta because it's owned by Meta.
No, I'm talking about Meta AI.
The Instagram AI is better than ChatGPT.
I think so
because it's more current and up to date. It gives shorter responses.
Yeah,
one of the
it doesn't just send you some bullshit like off to a web page. Like, here, come get this web page to learn more. I'm like, fuck that. If I had time for that shit, I'd do it myself.
So my Facebook account got hacked over a week ago.
Damn.
And it's been the biggest nightmare of my fucking life. Because I don't really use Facebook, but for my job, I run the social media and it's connected to my Facebook.
Oh.
And shit went down. Shit that I don't want to talk about in the stream, but shit went down. It's been a fucking nightmare.
What do you mean?
It's still going. It still hasn't ended. Like
at work.
So yeah. So basically I was at work, because I like Facebook and all that, making posts is part of my job.
Sure.
So all of a sudden I had this message saying some documents and ID was uploaded to your account. Was this you? And I was like, nope.
Ooh.
But when someone, and then they changed my password.
Oh.
When they change your password, you're supposed to get an email that says, hey, you just changed your password. Was this you? I didn't get it. And then all of a sudden nothing was like, and I could see people logging into my account because you can see what devices are logged in.
Sure.
And there was a Windows PC and a Mac in another state logging in. And they probably obviously weren't in that other state either.
In an Australia state?
Yeah. So I kept kicking them off. And then what happened was because I kept kicking them off, like I would have kicked them off 50 times in a day, right? And then all of a sudden they created a Meta account that was attached to me.
Oh,
And that's where it fucked me. And that's still where it's fucked. So I would see that there was another account logged in as me, and I'd try to kick it off. It's like, oh, we need to prove that you're you. So then I'd go, what's your password? And I wouldn't accept my password. I was like, what the fuck? And then I did two-factor authentication. The verification codes weren't working.
Ooh.
So it emailed me an 8-digit code. Type it in. Sorry, it doesn't match. I'm like, what? Send it to my phone number. Sorry, it doesn't match. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't work? Right? So yeah, it just went, and then I had to basically go to my work to make sure that it wasn't affecting my work. And to cut a long story short, let's just say a lot of money was spent through Facebook ads attached to my account. That wasn't me. And that's
a couple of OnlyFans in there too.
It kept getting worse and worse. Like, it got to a point where I couldn't even log in. Like, got to a point where no matter what I tried, no matter what I pressed, it just took me back to the login screen. Oh, you need to log in. I was like, oh, I forgot my password. Okay, you forgot your password. Put your email address in. Put your email address, and then it just takes you back to the login screen. Log in first. I'm like, I just told you that my shit's been hacked. So it's been a fucking nightmare the last week.
That's horrible. It's still fucked.
So I finally managed to log back in yesterday. I found a way essentially, but the account's still so I can see their email. So when I tried to log into the Meta, when I pressed forgot password, it would say, it would show your email address, right? And it wasn't my email address. So I've got that email address, but there's nothing I can do. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't send him a dick pic, but then he would just make it worse for me. So
don't post it on your Facebook.
I'm able to
and everyone will recognize it because it's half red, half black.
I'm able to log in. I can't remove that account from my Meta, and it's just been a nightmare because you can't contact Facebook. Every form of contact is just you're speaking to a bot. It doesn't help.
That's wild. Even YouTube, you can talk to real people. That's crazy that you can't contact someone real.
It's ridiculous. They're fucking one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah.
You can't speak to anyone, especially about serious shit like that.
That's wild. New Kent from Gun Superman. It was near Atlanta. I searched the name and production on Meta, and it was scary helpful. Found the house in seconds.
There's a chick on TikTok who I watch, who people will be like, I bet you can't find me. And just based on their comment, she will locate where you live. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
She'll be like, she'll look at your profile photo, she'll notice something in the background, and it's crazy how good she
They'll
is.
put the exposure up, they'll look at something in a reflection.
Yeah,
it's like they're like straight detectives, man. It's
or they'll just stalk your profile and find someone. Oh, this
Yeah.
must be your wife. And then I found this. This must be your dad. And then I noticed this in the background. So this must be your address here. And we're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right?
actually like, fuck that.
I know a guy in the police force. He's a detective, and he said, their job changed so much when social media came around, and like now 90% of the work they do is just all computer social media mining.
Yeah.
They go through and they get access to everything. So by the companies, they just give them fucking, yeah, sure, go ahead, look through all their shit, So they go through and they can see everything that you've got on there, and they do the same shit, detective work, and find out where you were yesterday at the time of the crime. And it's pretty easy now. So, I mean, I'm sure it's still a lot of hard work being done, but it's like people make it so easy to get caught when they do stupid shit.
It's like back in the day, you had to do the legwork. Now you just sit in the office and like, all right, we're gonna find
Yeah.
out what the fuck's going on. Yeah.
Well,
'Cause why would you talk to anybody? Why go talk to somebody so they can lie to you when you just check their fucking social media posts and then be like, hey fam, about to commit this murder, y'all. Hang with me. You can't be doing that.
There's CCTV everywhere now as well. Like, it'd be so hard to just.
It's not as bad here as it is there.
Oh, really?
I know over in Melbourne, they kind of took a real hard. I mean, they got cameras everywhere. They got them in the bathroom stalls too, right? You gotta be careful not to piss on them when you go in there.
Oh, shit on them.
Yeah. Simon gets a fine, you piss in the toilet seat.
Yeah.
$6 fine.
Yeah.
Shit upwards towards the camera.
Does that cat ever jump up on your shelves and knock shit over? Because
Yeah,
it
I'm
seems
like,
to have
you
pretty
don't-
free reign over there.
There's like no, yeah, it's because so here's the difference between Sarah's cat and my cat. My cat, I used to fucking yell at her when fucking she was not supposed to be somewhere. But Sarah's brought her cat up to just be like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So
Hell
he's
yeah.
it's like there's no room on that shelf, and like every time he turns around and realizes that, just half my shit falls. But he doesn't get up
now,
on reasons. So.
Aren't you co-parenting that cat now?
Yeah, I know, but I can't just like I yell at him. He's like, I don't give a fuck what you say, motherfucker. Look,
I mean, can't you grab him and toss him?
no,
The cats,
I mean,
when they don't give a fuck, they
lovingly?
don't give a fuck.
Lovingly, I mean.
Dude, I had to put a bunch of stuff on my entertainment center because my cat got on. My girlfriend was playing Animal Crossing, and the cat would get on the entertainment center and take his claws out and put it on the TV.
Oh my god!
And I went to go grab him, and he latched on to the TV, and the TV started coming off the wall. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. Now you're just stacked the entertainment center, so you can't jump on there anymore.
It sounds cliche, but my cat will get up on the desk and he'll chase the mouse. Like the mouse, the cursor on the screen. Like when I move my mouse, the cat's like, I'm like, get the fuck down. And I got like multiple monitors, so I'll try and move it. And he's like, wah, wah. He's jumping and knocking shit over, stepping on my keyboard. And he always wants to put his fucking bald asshole right on my arm and steam my fucking arm with his asshole so he can get a perch so he can look, see what's going on. I'm like, yeah. I just chuck him.
That's when you get a laser.
I
Whenever I want to
can't
get down
excite
from
this cat.
somewhere, I just turn the laser on. I'm like, go get it.
trying to jump down. What are you doing?
That's kind of cruel.
Yeah,
like
I'm cooking dinner, and he gets on the countertop, and I grab the laser. I'm like, go get it, go get it.
you guys got great cats.
Yeah, John, how's your pussy?
Yeah, I think they wrote a book about it. Is it smelly?
No, that's Tony's.
Oh, it's Tony's. Okay, I would only just assume that. Are those books?
Yeah, my last bag. I keep forgetting that what I'm doing here. Look at this.
Ooh, bondage.
Oh wow,
Ninja Turtle and Chun-Li bondage cover.
Look at that.
that's a
rack.
good one.
That was really random. I just Mark just had it. I was like, is this anyone's? 'Cause,
Half of that cover gets me really excited. The other half has Chun-Li on it.
Yeah.
I'm turtling over here.
Yes, I might be able to get through this. Because you know what? Back in the day when I had 4 weeks worth of books, it was like 200 books. But now my holes are a lot smaller.
John said,
Smells
"My pussy
great."
It's amazing. Always down the plane. Smells great.
But how do you know? How do you know?
Yo, every time I go to take a piss, my cat comes in the bathroom and just stares at me. It's kind of weird.
Jealous.
I think so.
That's all it is.
He's like, how do you
Oh,
do that?
fuck.
You know?
Did the cat do it?
No, it was me, but it scared the cat. Now he's running around and doing stuff.
Speaking of taking a piss, I'm gonna go take a piss.
All right,
What
enjoy.
is Jigs doing there?
I don't know. Perry Comics, Perry Gaming,
Here we go.
Perry YouTube. What's going on? Simon, are you in an earthquake?
No, all the books fell, but I've
Ah,
been bagging.
the ones you already bagged?
Yeah.
Oh, what a mess.
Oh, no. And I did that thing where all the flappy bits are all like flapped up now.
I hate that. Nothing like a flapped up flappy bit. How do the flappy bits smell? Smell okay?
Only in the older books.
I bet. Your warrior shelf's getting a little cluttered over there.
Yeah, well, these are books that I plan on reading, but they've been sitting there for about a month, and they've only been getting bigger. So
You don't have a short box for to be read?
I really should, eh?
That's what I do. The top box, the top thing that's to be read pile.
I could probably just use any box for the to be read because it doesn't need to be closed off, I guess.
No, you just leave it open.
Because I used to have a lot of boxes. They're just random boxes that had comics because I didn't have enough short boxes. But I've gone and like I was buying like a short box every week or two so I could just get most of them in boxes.
And are you do you use a CLZ app? Do you catalog your collection at all? You rookie.
Yeah, I know. Well, I feel like right now, like just the thought of doing it now just hurts my brain.
Yeah.
I know Matt Spidey did it pretty late into his collecting, but he doesn't buy half as many books as me.
No.
So,
But then again, you slowed down 6 months ago, remember?
yeah, I know, but like I would have bought more in fucking, for 1 month than Spidey would have bought in 6 months.
Yep. You make it hard to be your friend sometimes, Perry.
I know.
It's a high price. That's all. It's just a high price.
But I got the shirt on. What do you
got the shirt.
mean?
Congratulations. One of the few.
CLZ is probably the most popular one.
Yeah, CLZ app.
I hate that you have to pay monthly, dude. That's so annoying.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Yeah, but
can't you?
I've had it so long, I'm grandfathered in, but I still pay.
I paid and I was grandfathered, and I don't know what email I used. And I had like 30 fucking emails, so I don't know how to get back in.
I still pay for it though, because I like the other features that you got to pay for.
So Sarah uses League of Comic Geeks, and it seems
Sarah's full of shit. I wouldn't be listening to her anymore. You're not letting her in your house, are you? She's gonna bring a cat, and the cat's gonna fuck up your shit.
Because she's got it down pretty. So she showed me it looks pretty good to the point where she's like, I feel like this app is so good, I'm just gonna pay for like the couple dollars a month, even though it pretty much let her do everything for free anyway. But she's just like, the app's so good, I'm just going to pay the couple of dollars just because I feel bad that it's so good. Especially great with synced with cover price. Yeah, but how accurate is cover price?
And then don't you have to pay for like desktop version? And
Chad, it hasn't even been made yet. It's still at the printer. Still waiting for the hand sewing to go down. I mean, check out the quality of Perry's shirt. This shit takes time.
It does feel nice when it's on your body.
Yeah, or under your cat's ass, apparently. Two favorite places.
I want to see Perry in 4K. Perry in 4K right now, they'd be like covered in hair.
I blew on it before I put it on.
That's the way to do it.
Give it that hawk too.
Is that gone now? Is it over? Is it still going?
She has she's vlogging right now, and she's
I'm sure she's not over, but is it over?
Kind of, but
I mean, only her diehards are there now.
I mean, she's got like 4 or 5 million views every video, minimum.
I mean, I have to say, when I saw that first video, I was like, "This is cool."
Yeah.
And then it was a bit much.
Now she's getting a reality show too.
Oh my god! Thought my wife and kids did all the sewing. No, we don't have a sweatshop here. We outsource that shit. What are you talking about?
Get back in the fucking garage and sew with a shirt.
We're not going to let you go back to the preschool if you don't finish that. Yeah. Do you ever want to see your little dog again? Yeah. Like, fuck the work. What's that one? Let me see the back of that one.
Hot flips. Nice chicks.
Is that a Lobos cover?
No, this is some artist who does a lot of covers for Zenoscope, and they're clearly influenced by Adam Hughes, right?
Yeah, but it's not a Lobos.
No, it's not. He doesn't do Zenoscope.
I don't know what the fuck he does. I assume he did Zenoscope at some point
because he's got a very Adam Hughes. Like he's looked at a lot of.
Oh god, it's like exact. The only difference is that he puts a little thicker lines around his characters, a little blacker. But Adam Hughes had a phase where he did that too.
I was going to say, actually, why is it when Adam Hughes does like a regular standard cover, it's not as good, but then when he does an exclusive or ratio, it's always bang on?
Well, some of those exclusive ratios are old art.
Oh,
so a lot of like that Elvira that came out not too long ago that everybody went apeshit for, that was just an old commission that he had done. And then he, cleaned it up and made it look even better and then put it out as a cover. But that was actually an old commission. Somebody has that original art already before it got published. I wonder what people thought about that. Like, how do you feel about, if what you did turned into ended up in an art book or ended up, I think if it ended up in an art book, it's one thing, but if it ended up as a cover and then everyone's like, yeah, I got that cover. Yeah, I got that cover. Yeah, but I have the original art. And they're like, I don't know. It's like difference between having one of a kind and having copies of that, I guess. That's all I got. That's all right. You don't have to answer. Enjoy.
Dynamite are the kings of reusing art and like, especially like their photo cosplay covers. They just reuse the image and crop it differently or put a different.
Yeah, and Michael Turner has a new cover comes out every month. Like, what's going on here? That dude's been dead for a while. And they just take his old sketches and then they give it to somebody to finish. And then they call it his.
What about the poor guy who did the rest of it?
You want to get sewing. Evening. Hey, what's up, Chop?
Chop, what's going on, mate?
Choppy.
All right, Bub, you haven't shown anything today, have you? Have you shown anything today?
What?
No. I don't think. Did you show anything today? I don't know if you
this
did.
Tito Vodka.
Oh yeah, you've shown some of that, but Tito.
You
I
just
keep
wanna-
getting
You're just
video-
jealous about how clear this is, aren't you?
how clear it is.
Not the liquor, but although liquor's pretty clear too. Look at that.
Video.
Oh, it's your head.
Shame the people watching not seeing it that clear.
Probably not in your fucking 420 stream here. What's this? Some Dick Tracy.
Hey, nice dick.
Number 2. Yeah, it's a little bit hairy dick. Look at that. He's got the hairy reverse palms there.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of weird. I don't care for the art style on the inside. Like, I just got one to see what it was like, and I'm not really a fan. So I don't think I'm going to get any more.
Is that a newer Dick Tracy series?
Yeah, it's brand new. And then here's a Planet Comics. I haven't rebagged and boarded them, but I don't know how to do it. Like, why would I put new bags and boards on things? Like, do I do a live stream? I don't really know what to do. So let's see.
I get it.
Who did that cover? I don't remember seeing that one. Is that like a
This is
Darren
by
Q or whatever?
Bros for Hose. Bros for Hose.
Boats and hoes.
Boats
What?
and Hose. 1923 or 2023 probably. Just says 23, I was guessing. Oh, now you're showing books? What the fuck? No, go ahead.
I'm just showing them as a bag and board.
Oh, there you go.
I don't remember seeing that one either.
It's a Hughes. Just came out last week.
That must be
I bet
cool.
they do.
Yeah, okay.
Tito's. I keep
Tito.
getting videos. I keep getting videos of Tito Ortiz just being like wanker.
Look at that.
Damn. Give her that.
That's an old Hughes cover.
It looks
Back
like
in
an
the
old-
day. This finishes out my Stargazers run, Legend of the Stargazers. So that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
last book I needed. Oh yeah, I forgot I picked this book up.
Hey, that's the
Perry's
grail right
favorite.
there.
Guess how much I paid for this, Perry?
I hope no more than $40.
It's exactly what I paid.
Okay.
And why do you say you hope no more? Just for the sake of
Because-
my finances?
No, because anything more than $40 for that is fucking stupid.
Hey,
No,
The guy
I know
had-
the market. The market is
the
going crazy.
market's
but
all
it's
over the
just-
place, and right now the
Yeah.
way books are, you could get them as cheap as this, or you can pay 4 times that for a lesser grade. It's just absolutely, it's all over the place right now. But he had 50 on it. I know the guy. He was a dealer. I was a dealer at the same convention. We do a lot of the same cons, and he had like $50 on it. And I was like, I saw it the first part of the day, and I was like, "You do 40 on that?" And he was like, "I do 45." And I said, "I'm going to stay at 40." I said, I'll see you at the end of the day, you know, and if it's still there, maybe we'll talk. He was like, all right, sounds good. So I came back literally at the end of the show, and I was like, where are we at? He said, I'll do
How's
it.
that $40
All right.
looking, motherfucker?
There's a guy near me that he has a shop since early 80s, late 70s, that time frame. Like, it's one of those old school shops
Yeah.
that survived fucking everything. He's got an entire long box filled with that. Like,
Don't
front to
you?
back. No, not an entire long box. And I was like, dude, you have so many of these. And he's just like, yeah, most of the people that when this came out, they bought a fuck ton and they're just sitting around waiting for this book to blow up.
Yeah.
So it's like there's so many out there. It's like it's no reason for that book to be popping at all.
There's your Lobos cover.
Yeah. There's Lobos. There's a nice cheapest chips copy of Conan,
Kind of.
the Barbarian.
Oh, your cat likes Vegemite, huh?
Really?
Kinky.
Green Lantern. The Resurrection of Course City, or something like that. I don't fucking know. I think Hal Jordan becomes Parallax in that issue or something. Or maybe it's this issue.
But these are all from that collection you bought, right?
No, it's a mix of shit. You said
Oh,
they
no,
didn't show anything. I'm showing shit. And they're like, what's this shit? So we
This
already
is from
saw
that
this shit,
show-
didn't we?
This is from that show you went to that you sold at.
What?
No?
It's a mix. There's 2 books from the old collection that I bought a couple months ago now that after this past show that I was selling at, they didn't sell. And I'm like, I'm keeping them. So I plucked them out. And then the book off eBay, and then a couple of books online. So yeah, I mean, at the convention I picked up, and then some are my pre-orders. A proper amount of pre-orders. 5 books.
You mentioned that you don't have an
Per month.
LCS, right?
Yeah, so the LCS near me closed. Now they
Wow.
already weren't my LCS because we had a falling out over a bad review I gave one
I
of their
remember that.
events.
Yeah.
So they already didn't care for me. One of the guys kind of liked me okay, I guess. And then the other guy, I said he was shifty in the video. And so he didn't like that.
You have to wear one of those glasses with the nose and the mustache when you walk in.
I'm gonna do that in one of my
Pretty
videos because there's the shop that I always talk shit on. They're literally 2 minutes away from my new place, and I'm gonna go in there. But I'm thinking about wearing the mustache and shit to go.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, maybe a hat would hide a little bit more of your identity. What do you think? Just throwing that out there. You do what you want to do.
Put like a do-rag on. You'll be
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Fucking a helmet. Wear one of your Star Wars helmets or some
A
shit.
motorcycle helmet.
Yeah, motorcycle helmet. That would be a good idea. Although I bet his motorcycle helmet's painted red and black, half and half. It's the same, you know. So yeah, so they shut down. They completely shut down now.
Is that the shop that you did that vlog where you went in and you bought the Joker
Yeah,
original art? So that's the shop.
yeah. That was the shop. They shut down. They didn't pay their taxes. They didn't pay their sales tax. Sales tax. That's one thing you don't pay your fucking income tax. That's between you and Uncle Sam. But when you don't pay your sales tax, that means you took my fucking money that was supposed to go to the government and you kept it. Right? I mean, that means they were overcharging all their customers by, in my mind, right? The way I reason it is that you stole money from me, not from the government. The government's going to get their money. They still want it, but you took my money and you didn't give it to them. You kept it. So I think that's bullshit because they charge sales tax on everything. I mean, if it was the kind of store that I went in and they were like, $10, don't worry about it. You know, $20, don't worry about it. But no, it was always like fucking 1037 or whatever the fuck, you know, they charge the tax.
That's the confusing thing with you guys. How I just don't understand why it's just not included in the price.
Well,
I don't know
'Cause
why
when-
we pay so much tax.
Well, what I'm saying is like when you come here, if something's $3.99, it's $3.99. But when something's $3.99 over there, it's $3.99 and then some. And it's just
Yeah.
confusing if you're not from there. Like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Like,
that's true.
false advertising over here,
Yeah, I got you.
right? So it's bizarre.
Do you not have sales tax over there?
Yeah, but it's
You do,
already
but
worked into the cost.
It's included into the price.
Yeah.
So it's just bizarre that, like,
So like Subway, a $5 footlong is actually $5 over there. Over here, it
Yeah.
would be like $5.30 or something.
yeah, it's just like what happens. And here's where I think it's weird. Like, let's say I'm fucking super broke, which I am. I've only got $5 to my name. I'm like, oh, I can afford a 6-inch sub. That's $5. Like, go in there and then they're like, that's $5.37 or whatever you just said. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's $5.37.
That's
What do
why.
you mean?
That's
It's
why.
like-
That's why all the kids who can't count take their moms to the Subway and they're like, they have their $5 in their hand. The mom's just waiting for the sales tax moment, and she's like, and Timmy's like, but I only have $5. And then mom's like, I'll take care of the sales tax. You'll understand someday, unless you're from Australia and just be confused. So
We
that's
need
what,
another tea party. Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like it's very confusing.
it is fucked up. And different states have different tax. So when you start traveling around, you don't know what the fuck you're going to pay until you.
Wouldn't it just
Dude,
make
different
sense?
counties have different tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
true.
even weirder.
Crazy.
Wouldn't it just make sense that it's included in the price? Like, I don't know.
Well,
That's
a
too simple.
lot of places. What about credit card fees? Are you guys experiencing the credit card fee epidemic over there, Simon?
Epidemic.
Yeah, like right now, when you like, for instance, I went to the dealership, right? And I'm so fucking pissed about this. So I'm going to try to pretend I haven't had multiple shots of vodka. But here's the deal. I went to the dealership. I needed a part, whatever, fix my car. It was a bunch of bullshit. I'm not even getting into all that. $650, right? It was $648 was a cost of repairs and everything. That included tax, right? So they charged tax on that. So $648 was a total and some change. And so I give him my credit card over the phone because I'm going to have my wife pick up the keys and the receipt. And I'm like, hey, I can't get there while you're open. So I'll pay over the phone. You get the keys and the receipt, and then I'll meet you after work and I'll go get my car, right? So that's what we did. I look at my bill and it's like $678. I'm like, what the fuck just happened here? It's like $20-$30. What the fuck? And they charge a credit card fee. And it's like, you're fucking Ford Motor Company, and you're charging credit card fees? Like, you're not a fucking hot dog salesman or some fucking, van outside slinging rat meat and calling it fucking chicken. Yeah. You're a legitimate business, been around for fucking ever, and you're charging me credit card fees? Like, you can't absorb the 3%. Like, it doesn't factor into your bottom line because it's a convenience for them. Because if they want my fucking bouncing check or my fucking, printed out at home cash, they don't want that. They'd much rather have a credit card on the line for it, right? Like, they don't want your cash. That's more work for them. They got to take the shit to the bank and count it, and people fucking lose money on the way. All kinds of shit bad with cash, right? As a business, you don't want to deal in cash if you're a legitimate business. And then the next step is you don't want to deal with personal checks because that's bullshit too. Yeah, it's a convenience fee, but whose fucking convenience? It's inconvenient for me and it's convenient for the business, so they should pay the fucking fee. So that's it. That's all I got to say. So I wondered if that was happening over by you, Simon. I know it's happening to you, Perry, isn't it?
My monthly HOA is $310, and with the credit card fee, it's $321, which makes no sense.
What the hell?
So basically, everywhere now, like majority of places, like no one carries cash really anymore. I mean, that's not true, but a lot of the world now doesn't carry cash.
Yeah. Everyone doesn't carry my wallet. I use my fucking phone. I tap on everything and charge.
When you go to small businesses, pretty much all of them will say 1%, 2% for using a card, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll tell you, a lot of times it's just a little sticker that's on the FPOS machine. Bigger businesses, though, so my older job, which I still work at, they're a big company. But when I first worked there, they would have a surcharge just for Amex and Diners Club. The more common ones are fine. But now that's even gone because I think something came. I was like, motherfuckers, you can afford that shit. So
yeah,
we don't have
that. There used to be a credit card fee for American Express because their fee is like fucking 7 or 8%. Like, it's not 3%, it's like 7 or 8%. So most places you would go had a credit card fee for American Express, but that's it. And Diners Club, I don't even think they take that anymore. They shipped all those cards to Australia. But I think that for a larger business, one thing, like I said, if it's a really, really small business, and when I say a small business, I'm not even talking about a mom and pop comic shop should not be charging fucking 3% fees. I'm talking about a guy slinging hot dogs by the side of the road.
I don't think Mark has fees for using card.
Yeah, and he's working out of a fucking bunker.
Yeah, I don't think
it doesn't get much smaller than that. He has to open a padlock to get into his store. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? That's small. That's as small as it gets, and still being in business.
I don't think he's ever charged.
It's wrong. People shouldn't be charged. But I mean, fucking
here's the problem, right?
Ford Motor Company fucking charging me? Like, what the fuck?
There are a lot of places now. Not a lot. There's not too many of them. But obviously during COVID, for example, a lot of places didn't want your fucking cash. Get your fucking dirty cash out of my fucking face.
That's true.
FPOS only. And then there's a 2% surcharge.
Contactless
you can't be FPOS only and then also have a surcharge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then you're not giving me a chance. You're being a sneaky American. That's what you're doing.
Did you hear that, Perry? You going to take that? Wait, are you Cuban, Jewish, or New Jerseyite tonight?
I'm an American. Okay.
You're
Top
American?
Gun, baby, 1776.
This is America.
Yeah.
I got a whole stack over there, Werewolf. I got a whole stack of vinyls I need to go through that are not filed just so I can do a vinyl haul. But I've been lazy. I needed an intro for my vinyl videos. And no, that's a greeting. I need an intro for my vinyl videos, and I haven't got one made yet. So,
what happened to my YouTube tab? Oh, there it is.
As soon as I get a vinyl haul made, I'll do it.
How is
like
your
a vinyl
channel?
whatever.
I didn't realize I thought you got rid of all those channels, and then the other day I needed your
all
link.
going to the same channel.
Yeah, it's all going to be on this, which is why I need a separate intro, because right now on Bub's World I got a Bub's Comics intro, right, and Bub's Comics labeling, and then when I do a vinyl haul, it's going to say Bub's Vinyl, as it's going to blow up to that. It's very exciting.
Who do you hang out with? Anyone in your streams there? You did? Are they streams or are they videos?
I think they're just videos.
What are you talking about? On the other channels?
Your
I'm looking
vinyl.
at your Bub's Vinyl channel.
Yeah, I don't think I've deactivated those yet.
6 months ago, last video.
Yeah, I was really hot and heavy for about 2 weeks. And I was like, fuck. And it was just videos that I took from my main channel. And then I changed. That's when I was Bub's Comics. I changed it back to Bub's Comics for a while. And every now and then I toy again with changing it back to Bub's Comics, just because I haven't had a chance to do the other videos. And I'm like, well, I might as well just fucking do this. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a hard decision.
I don't think he's looking for that kind of intro. This is America.
Merc.
I thought this was America. Isn't this America?
Yeah, I think 2/3 of it.
Trump.
Oh, I've got only one more book left. And then I think
Look at that. It's like I'm reaching into your living room, folks.
that does look pretty good. Perry's looks like a face hugger.
Yeah, Perry needs to invest some money into his setup. He's another one just stealing everybody's money and not turning it into quality.
What do you mean? I bought 3 video games today. I spent $20, dude.
I bought 3 video games for myself today.
I'm going to share it with the world and entertain them. Okay?
As well you should. Everyone's looking for that.
Boom. All my books are. Oh, wait. Oh, no. There's more. I just found more.
Oh,
You should have put pants on.
and kill a roach.
Why are you wearing a jacket? Is it winter over there?
It's freezing over here.
Well,
It
he's
is
in
cold.
the future.
It's cold as over here.
No.
That's why I tripped out the other day when Russ was like this. It's storming. I'm like, aren't you guys in summer?
Yeah, it rains in summer.
Yeah, we get that too. Yeah, okay. I've got one last pile.
Oh, geez.
What's in here? Let's have a look. I don't even know how many weeks ago this was.
You know, for books that you're never going to read and you're just collecting for the collectible covers, you sure fucking rough with them. Just throwing them all over the place, flapping them around.
Ooh. Use and abuse.
Werewolf says it's raining in Perth.
Is it?
Perth.
Oh, Scarlet.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
Don't
Man,
tell
that's
Mark.
obvious Jenny Frizen shit right there. Ugh.
Ooh, another Jenny Frizen beauty. Ooh, I think I already showed. I must have bought 2 of those as well, but that's okay buying 2 of those.
More
That's
dead
more-
skin.
2 women.
It's the color. I think her art is decent. Her lines are good, and she has a few covers that I really like. But it's the coloring. It's just.
So
I find
you
it-
like her black and white covers then?
Yes, they're much better. They're much better. Some of them I like, and some of her colored covers I like too. But the ones that aren't focused on human skin, because that's where I really lose it. You have to be some kind of fucking necrophiliac to find all that shit sexy. That's what I think. Perry's like necrophiliac. Gonna search that in a minute. Hey, chat, what's necrophiliac?
Is that on the hub? Let me see.
I'm sure it is. Ask Meta.
I'm gonna have a fucking knock on the door.
Yeah, probably.
I want to get put on a list. I was just doing research.
Yeah. Raining constantly in Perth.
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 Perth. I gave birth in Perth.
Oh shit! They're raining Benjamins over at Carlitos.
Oh wow.
That's
It's
because
just
he
rain-
lives next to a strip club.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's
the
just
storm kicks up.
it was raining water today over here.
Yeah, what a bunch of bullshit, right?
Yeah, it was the worst, dude. I had to wear my girlfriend's pink raincoat, and it was like too tiny. And then when I got in the car, I couldn't take it off. I'm like, can you help? I'm like, can you? Yeah.
You can't
I was
reach.
trying to get her to take it off. I'm like, just pull it harder. Come on.
That's great.
So anyway, I bought 2 VHS tapes today. I forgot about
What do you
that.
mean? So anyway, like we're not talking about important shit over here?
Yeah, I bought 2 VHS tapes. I bought The Lost Boys on VHS.
Okay.
Why?
Seen that one, Perry?
You can't even watch it, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, no. I just want it.
I mean, he doesn't have a VHS player.
I'm getting rid of. I do have VHS. I got 2.
Oh well.
Kept
Perry
those
needs one.
motherfuckers.
What's the
Perry.
ship from Australia?
I like VHS tapes.
I don't understand the VHS craze.
Yeah,
At
so
all.
here's the crazy. Okay, so here's the crazy. For example, the store I went to today, the person who owns it, she collects VHS, and same with, like, for example, Sanimation. Sanimation collects VHS tapes, but those VHS collectors not only collect the VHS tape, but they will fucking watch that shit on like a tiny little TV through a VC, like not on a new TV. You can't watch because it looks like ass on a new TV, right? So you have to have an old CRT television and watch it on that. And when
I
it makes
got
it work-
news for you. It still looks like ass.
Yeah, right?
It's just ass that they recognize.
Well, here's
They're
the
like,
thing, right?
"Ooh,
Some-
this ass is comforting. This ass makes me feel like I'm a kid again.
Yeah,
I
but
love
some,
this ass."
but some of those old films, when you look at them in HD, all of a sudden they look really shit because
Yeah,
they
like,
look
like a lot of the old horror films.
yeah, like the,
Like
the
they
sets
they
and
over
things
yeah
look
they
really bad.
overexpose things in the background and stuff,
Yeah.
and it gives rid of that darkness element.
Yes, that's true. I agree. That's true.
But never
Can't
in
be
HD,
shitty movies
you get a
look
line.
better.
You will never get a line that goes runs up the
Yeah,
screen.
fucking rainbow stripes going across it at your favorite scene because you've watched it so many times.
It sucks, man, because like my parents gave me old VHS tapes, like baby videos and stuff. I only tried one of them, but the one I tried, like you can't see anything. It's just static lines and audio, and it sucks because there's like a classic moment of where the origin story of why I am the way I am. So it's my dad. He's got me on
hit
his
in the
lap.
head.
My dad's sitting on I'm sitting on the edge of the armchair, like the arm of the chair, and my dad's like throwing this little ball up in the air, and I'm like watching him while I'm sitting on the edge of his chair, and then he drops the ball, so he kind of leans down to pick it up for a second, and I just go fucking backwards off the fucking chair and land on my fucking head.
Wow,
And that's now unwatchable.
that explains a lot, though.
I would have made it go viral on TikTok.
Probably.
You can clean it up. Send it to a VHS restorationist.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a
They're
thing?
out
Can you
there.
really do that? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, they have those.
Oh, really? It costs fucking a mint, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous because who the fuck wants to do that? But they have it.
Yeah, so I've got a bunch of old home videos that I really want to convert, but it's so hard to find a video converter these days. It's like they don't exist almost.
So
You can't walk to the shop. Sorry?
my first wedding video, right? My first marriage, it was we didn't have a tape. It was I forgot. I didn't get any new tapes. I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I blank erased like a video that I had of Spider-Man the animated series.
Oh, how dare
I
you?
gave it to the videographer, right? And I don't know if I didn't do a good job erasing it, but like the first like second and a half or 2 seconds is a fucking Spider-Man animation coming up. And then it rolls into the fucking wedding, right? And then somewhere there's like a moment in the wedding, like after the wedding almost, and people are saying goodbye, and it cuts out for like, I don't know, 3 seconds, and it's another Spider-Man, like it's the middle of a Spider-Man episode. Then it cuts back to the wedding. I'm like, I don't know how that
when
happened.
you used to press stop and then record again, it wouldn't be smooth. It would never look like a smooth cut.
Yeah.
It was always like the lines running through and shit.
Yep.
Weird.
So
You have-
yeah,
The only way you can get a smooth cut is if you press pause rather than stop the recording.
no, this is old timey. This is like hard click buttons, man. It was rough. Yeah, the videographer was just her cousin / ex-boyfriend's sister.
Yeah,
Let that sink in.
little sus. A little weird.
Let that sink in for a minute.
Oh,
You
it's
do that
sinking.
math. Yeah.
Yeah, that's trigonometry right there.
Yep.
Carry the two.
Hey, Simo, what's shaking?
You're not working weekends?
I'm on a week off.
Oh, okay. Is that why you were? Because I saw you on something. I'm like, why aren't you at work?
Yeah, and what always happens when I have time off in the last couple of years?
You have to stay at Beck's house for a week.
Besides that, which doesn't faze me, but
Internet goes out.
no,
Forget
something
to pay your
happens-
cable bill.
Something happens in the family.
Oh, what happened? Everything good?
Dad's in hospital again.
Oh, really?
So it's the same. It's the same thing that happened at Christmas time.
That's so inconsiderate of him.
But it's worse. It's worse this time. So I thought I saw you were on because I had a quick look while I was at the hospital. I only just got back, and then I saw you guys were on. I thought Bubs will entertain me. He'll cheer me up.
Hey,
Although what did make me happy was the message that Bub sent to me this morning.
yes. Well, it wasn't a very clear picture. I used my old phone because I don't want it saved on backup on my new phone. But I can take a better one maybe next week. I'm going to get a tan. Have a nice tan line going. So, yeah. But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was more the written message about fellow countrymen more than anything else.
Oh, that's hilarious, wasn't it? That's fucking true. Present company included. It's fucking true.
I had a good giggle at that.
I had a good laugh too, because I was about to swear off all Aussies. I told my wife earlier today, I was like, I'm fucking done with these people. Like, they don't know what the hell to do. They're all confused about how this shit works. And then there you come through, mate, with your big S on your shirt. Good for you.
That's right.
It's a good one.
What's the deal with your stream tomorrow, Spidey? Because apparently you've got Pokemon to catch.
I'll probably just run it for a couple of hours and then I'll go and do that. So yeah, because I know Sarah messaged back, said she wanted to come with us. So
Are you hunting Pokemon in the wild?
Yep.
You gotta catch them all.
Or at least one.
I went with them once and I was like,
What the fuck am I doing?
What is this shit you guys are doing?
You just walk around with your phones and like
pretty
look at
much.
bushes and shit until something
We got
pops
some
out.
we got some steps in.
Yeah.
And shit. I caught.
It was surprisingly enough, it was actually quite like cathartic during the lockdown period because we're only allowed to like go out and exercise like for what was it, like an hour or something, or half an hour,
5 kilometers.
What
yeah,
the
5
fuck?
Yeah,
kilometers. So
Perry, they had the hardest lockdown of anybody in the
Yeah,
world.
that sounds
right?
like a prison, dude.
Dude, no
It
shit.
was.
They had the hardest lockdown of anyone in the world. They were worse than China. China had less restrictions than Australia.
What the hell, dude?
Yep.
And it was more the fact of it was actually our state was the worst in our country and in the world. So we were the longest city locked down. We were over 300 days.
Ooh,
we were locked down for.
Yeah, almost a whole year.
No, we
on
came out of
curfew and shit.
lockdown for
Yeah,
1 week.
that's collectively.
And that was so the crazy thing was that was when I was moving. So I got given 60 days notice to move out of my place. I was like, oh, I can't look at places because it's fucking COVID and everything's locked down. And then they were like, hey, we're going to break lockdown. We're out of lockdown. And I had 1 week and I was like fucking going to all these houses and some of those houses were shitholes. I literally was leaving some of those inspections like, oh my God, I'm going to end up living in this place. After 1 week, they locked us back down again, but fucking thank God I got a place in that 1 week. But I went to like, I don't know how many inspections I went to, but it was a lot. I know all shit. I got the best place out of all of them.
Wasn't
But there
that
were
the
some
one with
places-
the leaking sunroof in the bathtub?
Yeah. That was the ball one. Yeah, that
And
was
the
the ball.
spiders and
No,
fucking
it was before that. It was before, so it was moving from. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was moving from Greensboro to Bourne. Was when that happened. And then there was all the flies in the fucking bathroom, and Old Wolf was like, "Poor guy, we need to send Simon some money."
But yeah, we were only allowed to go, like if we wanted to like actually get out of the house, you're only allowed within a 5K radius of your house. You're only allowed to go out for an hour. So Beck and I would literally like just go, okay, let's go for an hour. So we just walk around, the block a couple of times, just get a bit of exercise, stretch your legs, and go and play Pokemon because that was the only thing to do was to
How
try and get
did
your
they
mind off.
regulate that? Like, how
Yeah,
did they
did.
know?
So in the very beginning, if you were really unlucky, you got so apparently there was people that got fined for taking their bins out and shit like that. So
What the hell, dude?
in the very beginning, if you were really I only know one person because Spidey, you remember how like there was like fucking the army and shit fucking out like road blocking people and checking their fucking IDs, where you going? And shit
Oh,
like
that was the Ring of Steel, as they called it.
I only know one person who actually experienced that. He was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm not going anywhere because I got pulled over by the motherfucking army."
Oh,
So,
Yeah, no, we had some real fucked up, restrictions and stuff like they originally said because most of you guys know, like Beck and I live at home with our folks, so we're in two separate houses.
Mhm.
So they originally said, "Oh, you're not even allowed to go visit your partners or anything like that, or if you
No,
had
you couldn't.
like if you were like if you were divorced, you weren't allowed to go and see your kids and all this sort of shit." Then they backflipped on it and they said, "Okay, you're allowed to, if you have a partner that you don't live with, you're allowed to go and visit them."
the fine print
so
said
I was
intimate
alright.
partner. So me and
Yeah,
Sarah
intimate.
weren't officially together, but I was like, "Well, if you come over, we're gonna have to be intimate."
Well,
So that's the story how Simon and Sarah became Stamaro.
Yeah, because you know what's funny?
Yeah.
The first time we actually organized, "Hey, do you want to come over?" She was like, "Yes, I do." And then literally that same day, all right, so the whole state's going to lockdown. Like they literally announced it the same day that we decided, "Hey, you should come to my place." And then they did that. I'm like, fuck.
And then what made it even worse was one time I went over to Simon's place and Sarah was already there, and I'm like, should I not be here now? Technically, we're breaking the rules.
or you
like,
got to
well,
get intimate.
Yeah.
One more. We're here. What are you
But
gonna do?
I could, because I
Oh.
was part of essential
On the way back
service,
from
so
work.
I was allowed to. As long as I had the work van, which is, it stands out like dog's balls. This work van, but I can do deliveries and stuff like that. So I'm like,
You guys
If
don't
you're not
say
hurt-
that over there? You guys don't say stands out like dog's balls?
no,
Like
dude.
dog's balls.
We say that.
Well, now we'll say it, won't we,
Yeah,
Barry?
that's fucking great. That's the second saying tonight, dude.
Stands out like dog's balls. What was the first saying?
Somebody said, John said it in the chat. I'm gonna
Oh,
find
it's raining tits, and I called
it.
it
Yeah, it's
dick.
right. Yeah.
It's raining tits, and I caught dick.
yeah. I was lucky because like I still got to go to work. Like we started getting cut down hours and overtime was cut, and I think for about a 2-month or 3-month period of time, we were forced to take, instead of working a 5-day week, we had to have an annual leave day of one of those days. So I picked Monday, so I could have like a long weekend and shit like that. But I was still able to go to work, so I was sort of lucky in that instance.
Me too.
But-
Well, then what was the best was because
Hey,
obviously we weren't open to the public. I went from being in sales to being a delivery driver, and that was the best. Like it was so
I
good.
made Simon deliver to my work.
That's right. I delivered to you, but
I
you weren't.
thought you
home.
deliver.
Huh? What?
Simar, don't you like deliver supplies and
Yeah,
like,
I
equipment
deliver.
and shit?
I deliver electrical supplies, like for electricians and stuff.
I
so.
fucking delivered. I delivered him. Was it DVDs that you bought?
Yeah, I bought a couple of DVDs.
And we had I made like thank you cards, and the thank you cards had like Red Hood on them, and it's like this was delivered to you by, and I wrote Simon in half red and black and shit. Yeah, you still got that card, Spidey?
I think I do. It's floating around somewhere, actually.
Well, you couldn't sell it. No.
No, he's
No,
at
you
2,000 subscribers now. I can sell it for $1 million.
That's right.
Oh yeah, at least
Or at least cents.
2,000 subscribers and 4 super chats. No, what's the how many?
Five new members. Oof. Let me
How many-
check. Thanks, Perry. Let me
How
check
many
my
minions
members.
do you have now?
Sorry,
No,
how many
it's
Seminions?
not members. What is it, Bubs?
Some minions.
That's right.
Oh
How
No,
many-
no,
what
paper friends.
That's the one.
Paper friends.
It
Yeah,
hasn't updated yet. Hang on. Why does it say it hasn't updated yet? I still have 21. So
you've probably been flagged.
yeah, they're like, why? As if 5 people are gonna.
Yeah, it's like,
Did you
why
see
have
his
got-
last
you have not
video?
put
Even
this
the
in
bots
the-
are scratching their fucking heads.
Hey, you know what the funniest thing is? Perry bought 5 memberships, but he's not a member himself.
Oh, he didn't even take one of them?
Dude, there was like 5 people in the chat. I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna be a member if I do this. No,
Yeah,
it's very
get
intense,
you
and
down.
I call it a dick.
Yeah, and it's funny that as soon as I said it, I knew one of the two of them would be like have a weird look on their face as soon as I said that saying, and then Perry was the first one to crack up because he picked up on it straight away. And I'm like, I keep forgetting that it's like when you guys have sayings as well, and I'm like, I'll have a weird look on my face, go, I've never heard that before. But the Americans always have some sort of funny look on their face when we say something that we say like day in, day out. All the
most
time.
of the stuff that they say we'll hear in movies and shit like that,
Yeah.
at least. So, yeah.
Well, like
Maybe-
today I learned that you guys call, like, to us, a fanny is an ass.
Yeah, ours is the other way.
A fanny is a backside to us.
Ours is a front ass.
And to them, a fanny is like your crotch or whatever, right?
Your front bum.
Yeah, your front bum is a fanny. So that's like, how does that get backwards?
A vagina.
Because they're on the other side, they're on the opposite.
Yeah, but I also realized that
that's right.
Like, for example, you guys are the only ones who say mom, right? Everyone else says mum, right?
Or mummy.
Like M-U-M?
Yeah.
Mum.
You guys say mom.
Yeah, they spell it M-O-M.
But no one
Everybody else spells
no
it
other country
M-U-M.
does that, right? Everyone else is M-U-M, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe because the word mother doesn't have a U in it.
But
Just throwing that out there.
If you pronounce
Can't
it
have
properly,
tea and biscuits,
it would.
mum.
Mother, M-U-T-H should be. M-O-T-H should be
Mother.
Mother.
Motherfucker.
I think that's how they pronounce it in Perth. Mother.
Make sure you sign up for perks. Is that how I said?
Perks.
Perks. I say it in
Get the
American.
perks from Perth.
Say it in American.
Huh?
Say it in American.
Perks with a hard R. Yeah.
I didn't know what a hard R
Perks.
was until the other week.
Yeah, well, I'm
People
sure
at
you
work
found
were
out
looking
the
at me
hard
like,
R way.
you don't know what a hard R is. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then they explained.
Yeah, it
Last
means
kebab in the shop. Well, like
Well,
some of it, I just take.
Oh.
Like, I don't repeat it, but I know what you're saying. Like a lot of times, Simon will be, or Simple Simon will be like in a parking lot, and he'll be like, "Man, it's Chuckers here," and I know what he's saying. Chuckers, yeah. And what he's saying is like it's chock-a-block full of blokes, which just there's a shit ton of people here,
Okay.
right? So it's balls to the walls. It's asses to elbows in here.
It's
Yeah.
packed.
It's packed.
Yeah.
It's like the first time I said to. I remember when I was on the with Whack Boys, and I said something about, oh yeah, Tyler's been slack, and Tyler just looks at the thing. Why am I a pair of pants? And I
What
said,
does that mean? Just so he's been lazy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
slack.
all it is.
Slacking off.
Yeah, slacking off. Like, haven't you ever heard the term slacking off? He's like, oh,
Slackers is American, right? They say slackers.
Yeah, we
What's
say
his face in
slacker.
Back to the Future. Slacker.
Yeah,
Slacker.
yeah, we say they're slacker, but it's kind of an older term. We don't
Yeah,
use it
that's
too
like
much
a
anymore.
boomer term.
Yeah, it's a boomer term. Yeah.
What about grouse? How good's grouse? Let's bring it back.
I don't know that one. What's
Is that
grouse?
marijuana?
Wait, you guys didn't say grouse? That's grouse?
Like
Grouse
a
is
bird,
like-
a grouse bird?
They don't say a grouse?
Grouse was like 1980s.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
Simon's hair. Like, what are you saying? I mean, he's all the
Wait,
way
you-
back.
Are you talking about weed?
No,
grouse
I think
is
grouse
just like that.
a
That's
bird.
grouse. Is just, that's awesome. That's rad. Whatever. It's grouse.
No, if you come up to me talking about grass, I think you want to buy some weed.
He's not saying grass. He's saying grouse.
Grouse.
What?
Like Klaus, but with grouse.
That's how I said grass.
I like how Bubs is the translator.
Yeah, Rage on subs, Bub. Do you wear thongs, Bub? So they call thongs. We call them flip flops, but they
Yeah.
call them thongs.
We call something else thong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we call underwear thongs.
Like panties.
Yeah, we call panties thongs.
Well,
If
no,
they,
it's got to be a G banger, right? To be
Yeah,
they
they
go
gotta
up
show
the
the whole
crack,
cheek.
yeah.
G banger. I'm gonna guess that's not American either. G banger.
No, G
Bad
string.
as-
They call them
G
G string.
banger is about as Australian as it gets.
Yeah, pretty much.
A G banger.
Aussie slang 101 with Simple Simon.
I think it's with Bub so far.
Yeah,
Well, you did it with Space Buns, didn't you? You did.
Yeah, but I've also done it on any time me
I
and
don't
you
think
were
you
on
ever
the
got that
stream.
far.
Every time me and you were on a stream, that's fucking Aussie slang 101.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think I've ever seen a stream that you're on or I'm on that fucking. We don't
You know why? Because I don't trust you, Simon. The
chicken
upper
burgers
Simon,
and chicken sandwiches and
this
shit.
Simon. I don't trust this Simon slang because to me, he's like dealing with proper folks, like people who buy electronics and bullshit and social media. And fucking Spidey's down with the tradies all day, and they're fucking throwing the real slang around.
Yeah,
You know?
but I grew up with like, I came up with gutter trash, dude. Like,
That's a different kind of slang. That's just improper. Like it's not its own language.
How do you floss your ass?
How do you floss your arse?
I always like how when people try and do Australian accents, they either sound like they're British or South African.
Bob does perks pretty well.
Yeah, it's some of the like when he says Perth as well.
And, and Mark, say
from
Mark.
Perth.
Mark.
Mark.
Animation does it really well as well. She's like, Mark.
Say, hi, Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Chicago Schultz, one love, baby.
I go.
Yeah.
So did you bag and bought all your books?
I did, mate. I
No,
got through.
he dropped them after he bagged and boarded them.
And they all came out the bags.
Fucking yeah. Like one that I do use is like whinging. Like we don't say that, do we, Perry? Like that's not a phrase here.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck
So,
that
and
is.
it's like complaining,
So
it's
what do-
bitching
what
or
do you-
moaning.
yeah, what do you
bitching
use?
or moaning.
No,
Yeah, we don't say whinging, but I say whinging. And so I'll say it to people, and people just look at me like, and they let it go because I often say things they don't understand anyway. So like that just must be something I don't know. And
I suppose
also,
whinging is the same as whining. You use whining,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah.
we use whining, yeah.
Yeah.
Complaining, bitching, moaning, but whinging, you don't hear that too often. And where I'm from in New York, in New York City, there was a lot of like Yiddish words used, and you guys probably wouldn't use any of those words, and probably Perry, even being over in Jersey, probably didn't hear too much Yiddish.
Yiddish.
So,
Well,
but
to
it's real.
answer Schultz's question, not really. There's no, it's not like, north and south and stuff. But the only thing that's probably slightly different is that people who are born and raised in Queensland, so up north, they sound like they're part Canadian because they'll quite often put A at the end of a sentence. So, how you going, A? They'll do the part Canadian thing.
Is that a donut?
So, but other than that, no, there's no real
no,
diversity
it's-
of accents unless they're actually, from another part of the world.
Do you know the word schmutz, Perry?
Schmutz?
Yeah,
Schmucks.
schmutz.
Oh, schmuck.
No, not schmuck. Schmutz.
Schmutz.
Like you got a little schmutz on your chest.
Right.
That's
Like-
Yiddish.
It's like some bullshit, like
Yeah.
crap on you. Yeah.
Yeah. We just call you a grub.
See, they don't say that here either.
Yeah,
That's
like
a
if you
grub.
got if you're eating and then you're talking to somebody and then you got a little crap all over them from the food, it's like, oh, you're such a grub.
Yeah, like a grubby bastard.
Yeah.
That's someone who's like begging for shit though here, right? If you're grubbing, you're begging.
A
A
schmear.
schmear. Yeah, schmear. That's another one.
Schmear, you schmuck.
Yeah.
And that has like two
A
meanings.
smear of Vegemite.
Right. You have a schmear.
Schmucking a bank.
Or sometimes they say we
Schmuck
put
on a
out a
pancake.
schmear, and that's like kind of like a buffet of bullshit, spreadables, kind of appetizer type foods. You say we put out a schmear, that means a bunch of little appetizers. Yeah.
Flat out like a lizard drinking.
Yes.
I heard that one. We've heard drain the lizard. We got that one.
Yeah.
That's when you're pissing. Do you guys drain the lizard over there or no?
Yeah, we take it.
Brain the snake.
We say
Yeah,
that.
or a snake. Or just taking a slash.
I take a slash, take a leak.
Never heard that one. Take a leak. We got.
Take a
Oh,
look.
my favorite one is a bit new is hang a piss instead of hanging a shit. Hang a piss.
God,
You guys say hang a shit.
Or
I'm gonna go hang a shit.
those both sound bad.
when you're taking a piss.
Well, it came from hang a. People will say, "I'm going to go hang a shit."
That's horrible.
That's really funny.
I don't want that.
And then I don't know. I think people have just flipped it into hang a piss.
You can
which
keep
is
that.
hilarious. Hey Angie, what's going on? Thank you.
There's a lot of weird ass Australian sayings that Americans will look at us and go, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah, but you can make it out. Like
Sometimes you
it all
can,
makes
sometimes
sense.
you
Yes, in a
can't.
sentence you could.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody says, you know, "Oh, where are you going?" "I'm going to the dunny."
Yeah.
People go, "What the fuck's a dunny?"
Like a diner.
People should know that by now. It's a bathroom. People should know
Yeah.
that by now.
Well,
Going
no,
to
the dunny's
to the
actually
loo.
Well, the dunny's really the toilet, but yeah.
the shit
Big
out.
difference. When we say the bathroom, we mean the toilet.
Hmm.
What the fuck?
I'm
else
gonna go
is that?
sit. I'm gonna go sit on the throne.
Yeah. The
Yeah, we
shitter.
over here too.
Do you guys say shit out? Do you guys say
Now
shit out?
here in the South, they say commode. Now, I had never heard that until I moved down here.
My mum occasionally will say that. She'll be like, "Oh, where's Dad going?" "Oh, he's going to the commode."
Yeah, I still don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck.
That's
where that
that's
came
that's
from.
an old school term.
Yeah. Been yonks.
Been yonks, yeah.
Yeah, but
Been-
yonks.
It's like we used to say, "Oh, it's been like if I hadn't seen you for a while, oh, it's been ages
Yeah,
since
Yeah.
I've seen you." Now everybody's like, "Oh, it's been a minute."
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, they say
So
that here.
it's sort of changed. Yeah, I'm on Smoko, so leave me alone. Saw the chat stores. Yeah, I'm on Smoko, so you're on a break from work.
Oh, smoking break.
Yeah.
That
So
makes
it's
sense.
called Smoko. We like to add O's and like I's and Y's to things.
Yeah, like
Like
baby
nickname.
talk. We do that here, but we ditch it at around 3.
Mm.
So yeah.
So
But-
instead of like it'll be, well, that's where, you know, like I told Bubs about, like, obviously because he calls me Simo and him Simon.
Right.
It's like, you know, like it's Robbo and Tomo and Simo and
And
Bubbo.
Saro. Captain
Yeah, that's a weird
Saro.
one though. Sarah's like no one really calls her that. That's like her own thing that she made up. Chunga.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me Chunga. That was my nickname growing up because my last
yeah, well, I
name.
got, because my last name is Morgan, so everybody was like Morgs. So everybody knew me as Morgs. Nobody
They do
used to
that
call-
around here.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, like, I actually bumped into a guy. This is going back, like, I'd known him since I was like teenage years, and you know, everybody knew who he was and everything like that. And for about 20-25 years, he thought my first name was my last name because everybody used to use the shortened version. He used to call me Morgs. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what's that short for?" I'm like, "Morgan." He's like, "Oh, okay." He thought that was my first name.
Perry goes by his middle name, unless he doesn't.
In Spanish. Yeah.
In Spanish, yeah. Only in Spanish.
Come
'Cause
on,
my,
man.
my name's Perry Luke, like Luke Perry, but Luke in Spanish is Lucas. So everyone calls me Lucas.
Wait,
Hello?
your name's Perry Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Is that
90210.
real? Is
Yeah.
that real?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's what I got. My
Your
mom
last
was
name's
in love.
Luke. I've
No,
never heard that. As...
My middle name's
Like,
And your
middle
middle name is
name,
Luke.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna be like, Jesus Christ, Luke.
Yeah.
That's
You
a lot.
can't
name is
pronounce
Perry
his last
Luke.
name.
It's one of those
Perry
guys
Luke.
with 2 first names.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
You guys like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
I've got friends who are into King Gizzard, but I've never really.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's
Yeah.
a band. I've heard some of it. It's okay. If you're into it,
They're-
it's
they're
cool.
pretty popular.
They come out with pretty cool albums, like their records. They come in like brown paper bags and shit, and they'll do like really cool. The albums are really elaborate, so it's pretty cool. Usually,
I
gatefolds
listen
and
to
branding
Triple
cuts
M,
and
which
stuff.
will only make only Simon will know what I'm talking about with that. That's the
Yeah,
kind of music I
ultimate
listen to.
Bogan. I used to listen to Triple M in high
Oh
school.
yeah,
I told my-
Bogan, right? That was
when I
one
told my
too.
high school teacher that, she goes, "Only Bogans listen to Triple M." And I'm like, "What's wrong with being a Bogan?" That's what I said to her.
Yes, so I didn't know what that was, and then I was drinking with Dave and
Sean.
and they were saying Simon was a bogan, and I was like, "What does that mean?" Well, no, they didn't say he was a bogan. He said if you come to Melbourne and hang out, you're going to go to nothing but bogan places with Simon. He's going to take you to all the bogan places. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
And he's
I
talking
still
about
don't know what they
he's
really
talking
meant.
about
They
that
were
one,
so
not
fucking
me.
drunk and they were laughing so fucking hard. They never did explain what the hell that meant.
Which
What
is
does that
funny
mean?
when Dave, because he's still got the real pommy accent, of course, the English.
Oh yeah, he
accent.
doesn't
he's
sound
like
like
a
an
fake
Australian at
Australian.
all.
He's just
Yeah,
playing
it's
with
like
me.
him saying bogan is actually quite funny.
Yeah, well, it was definitely Sean who was pushing that one. What does that mean?
So it's like an American redneck. It's like our version of a redneck.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. They said I'd be puking drunk and listen to punk by like 3 a.m. if I hung out with Simon. That's what they said. I'd be all over the place.
bugging. An uncloth or unsophisticated person
Uncouth.
regarded. Oh,
Look, to me,
that's not like a bumpkin or a-
to me, a bogan
Like a
is just like a
hillbilly.
super ultra Aussie. Yeah, kind of like a hillbilly, like an Aussie hillbilly. It's
Yeah.
like
That's
super
why I
Aussie.
refer to her as redneck, because redneck is
Yeah.
like, hey, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
fucking.
Redneck's worse though. Hillbilly's better than redneck.
I'd rather hang out with a redneck than a hillbilly.
No,
Yeah.
a hillbilly is a hillbilly because they're from the hills and that's maybe their education level or their culture. But a redneck is proud to be ignorant. Like there's that line there where a redneck is like ignorant and proud, and a hillbilly is just ignorant by happenstance. You know,
Yeah, but all the rednecks I know are like super nice people. And
well, they're probably not rednecks; they're just country folk.
Yeah, well, there's a
They
I think
wear
there's a big
camo a lot
misconception
and
on
fucking spit
rednecks.
dip.
I feel like a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
doesn't make
people,
him a redneck. That's camo. That's country.
Yeah, okay. He's
Yeah,
country as fuck.
but I feel like a lot of people, there's a big misconception. People assume that rednecks are racist as well, which I don't think.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it means they're
Yeah,
country.
yeah. Basically, if there's something negative in the country culture, a redneck is proud of that. You know, whatever it is. You know,
Like
if they
Confederate flag shit.
stay drunk 5 nights a week, they're proud of it. If
That's a
they're
good one.
doing drug deals in the porch and fucking their cousin, they're proud of it.
Do you guys
You
know
know?
what a hoon is? What a hoon is?
A hoon?
No.
A whore?
Hoon.
Hoon's like a fucking like just like a fucking someone who drives
A
crazy.
straight racer, basically, but a dangerous straight racer that likes to do, you know, burnouts and doughies and shit. If you know,
Oh,
what-
yeah.
even-
A
Yeah,
reckless
that's
driver.
redneck.
A reckless driver. Let's
Yeah,
say
that's
that.
redneck
Yeah.
shit. They love doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll take the most unsafe vehicle, rip the fucking airbags out and shit, and drive it through the mud on a cliff. Yeah, that's
Do doughies.
redneck shit. Yeah, donuts.
Doughies,
Yeah, we call them doughies.
doughies
Yeah.
and burnouts.
Burnouts. That's rough. I don't know about that one.
Burnouts. Is that another thing over there? They don't say that
Yeah,
either?
we don't call them burnouts.
I wouldn't say prick. Is I would say that's
squalling
more
tires
British.
or whatever.
I would say brick. Oh wait, werewolf is kind of British. Werewolf is British, isn't he? He's another
Yeah,
one of
he's-
those.
He's an expat like Dave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's another one of those guys who are pretending, playing Aussie.
In Perth.
In Perth.
Perth. No, for real, like my wife and I, when we go to like a store and they have like a sale sign, sometimes she'll turn to me and go, "Perks." I'm like, yes. I haven't told her about your video yet.
What video?
She'll be very upset.
Oh, that I changed it.
Yes, she'll be devastated. I'm gonna wait until my campaign is complete and I've rectified it. Then I'll show her the other video and see if she notices, and then play the new one after it's been fixed.
Have
she'll
you?
she'll be traumatized.
Simon, the Street Fighter video that I did.
Yeah.
Did I meet you at that video store in Jackson Court? I feel like that's how I met you.
Either that or basketball at St. Peter and St. Paul's.
Yeah, it was one of the, but I met a lot of the people. Like the reason I was at St. Peter's and Paul's is because I met Nikos and all the guys who used to hang out at the video store, and then you just walk around and you find a basketball court at a school.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you used to go to that video store.
You used to put the 20%. You used to put the 20-cent piece up on the screen of the machine.
Yeah.
Go, I've got next.
But you used to go to that video store, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I got a feeling that's actually how I met
If
you.
I wasn't going to Tunza, I was going there to play Street Fighter.
Tons of fun.
I'm going to an arcade next month for a mandatory fun day at work.
Ooh, no alcohol either.
Yeah, no alcohol.
Oh, really?
Not only that, but they put out a notice. You have to attend, and if you don't attend, you have to
And you
take a
have to have
vacation
fun.
day. No, you have to take a vacation day. If you don't go to this, you have to take a vacation day. And if you live outside the state, contact HR. They will arrange a flight and a hotel. I'm going to stay in a hotel the night before because it's like 2.5 hour drive. And they're like, if it's more than 2 hour drive, then we'll get you a room. I was like, okay. So
Very nice.
yeah, all that so we can bowl together. and
Dude,
play
you
video.
have to have beer and pizza if you're bowling, dude.
Dude, it's
That's
their
crazy,
sober
dude.
events drive me crazy. I don't
That's
understand
insane, dude.
it. I don't understand it at all.
I'd be like, I'll be right back. let me pound this picture real quick.
There were people talking about it at the ball game on Wednesday. It wasn't as much of a mandatory fun day. It was like a team building event, where it's like a optional fun day, but mostly you should be there. But it wasn't mandatory like this is. And there were people like, we're going to go get a beer. I'm like, don't. It's a bad idea. Because all the people that are enforcing these rules also want a beer. Like, when you come back after drinking your fucking, chugging your beer at the other stand, you come back, everyone's going to know that you're having a better time than them. And there's only one reason why. And they're all going to be fucking pissed at you because you went and drank and they can't.
What's the point of this thing if there's no drinking? Like, what is it for?
To bond.
Yeah, but people bond great when they drink.
Yeah.
Like, they also bond a little too
I
much.
love you, man.
Yeah.
We went to an arcade place for like a Christmas party at work.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, there's like fucking
You got to
$2,000
like
tab, baby.
Bartronica or something.
No, so we went to one called Archie Brothers on South Wharf. It was sick, man. It was like the whole place is themed like a circus, but it's all just arcades and stuff. But they had this fucking gaming thing that was so sick. It's like 8 seats or something in a row, and you're sitting there, and they close the curtains behind you. You're on this giant screen, and you're wearing 3D goggles, and it's like a zombie. It's like what are the games where you don't move? Like it's on a what's it called
On-rail shooter?
Yeah, it was on-rail shooter, and it's just a zombie, and like the seats are fucking moving around and shit.
That's cool.
And, dude, it was the best shit ever. It was so good. And then the punching thing. Fucking, I hit that thing so much because we got like I think $150 credit each to play games, and someone didn't show up, so I took their card, so I had $300 of the credit. And that fucking punching machine, dude. Fucking by the end of it, my knuckles were like the skin was coming off my knuckles because we weren't even punching the bag anymore. When you punch that thing, it flips up and hits this pad, right? And that's what tests the pressure. So we were just fucking uppercutting this fucking pad straight into it, and then almost had come off my fucking knuckles. It was so good.
Pull up that definition of bogan again. We're just fucking uppercutting the pad, bleeding our knuckles.
Oh,
fucking
dude.
great. Everybody should get drunk and go to the arcade.
That is bogan as shit.
Sounds like
I love what I see so many videos on like reels and stuff now where people are doing that punching machine and they'll miss it and just punch some random bystander and shit. There's one where a dude punches it and his after swing just knocks his kid out and he doesn't even realize he's looking at the score while the kid's just fucking like dazed.
Either that or the momentum makes them like fall flat on their face.
Oh, it's so good.
Terrible.
There's one where a guy does like a crazy taekwondo spin kick and he misses the bag and there's all these people filming and he just kicks the mobile phone
shit.
fucking air. So good.
Did you hear that, Perry? A mobile phone.
A cell phone?
No, a mobile phone.
Like the
He
ones
calls
from
it a
the
mobile
90s?
phone.
We call them mobile phones.
They call them mobiles.
Mobile is no E, mate.
Mobile.
We used to have mobile petrol stations. There was no E.
Yeah, petrol too. We call them petroleum. No, we call them gas stations.
Gas stations.
Gas stations. Because you can get a fucking chili dog there and that give you gas too.
Spider can explain this to me because obviously we have gas here. Right? Is there gas actually our petrol or is there gas?
Yeah,
gas?
they call petrol gas.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Because
there is actually
over here-
like actually have a gas tank in your back and actually instead of petrol or
So
diesel, it is gas.
So how long ago was it? 15 years ago? Like petrol prices were going crazy, like starting to go up like crazy. So a lot of people switched their cars. So what's gas then to us, to them?
They do call them. It depends. If it's compressed
call-
air,
you
are
call
you
it
talking
a-
about compressed air?
Yeah, it's like gas is. It's literally like gas. You actually have to.
What kind
screw
of
the
gas,
actual
though?
nozzle on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What kind of gas?
Yeah, but what kind of gas is it?
They call petrol gas. Then what do they call our gas over there?
But I think
Like
I think
natural gas, like methane?
Isn't that what farts are?
Yeah.
But I think you
Talking
use
about
gas.
farts.
You use gas as a collective term.
You
Though.
just have the fucking tank
We
hole
use
fucking on
gas
your-
as gasoline. It's short for gasoline.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
then we have
gasoline powered
diesel fuel.
engine.
We got diesel fuel. We have
Right.
propane.
Oh, is it diesel?
You know?
Is that what it is?
No, diesel's another type of fuel.
Okay. So a lot of people, anyway, back like 15 years ago, whenever it was, switched their cars. So paid like 2-3 grand to switch their cars from petrol to gas. And then what happened? Gas prices just went up to match petrol.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
Gas-
think that's the compressed air stations or
Gasoline.
whatever. There were
Oh,
some that
compressed
was
air would be gas. Okay.
Because what happened was
Doesn't
I
make
suppose
sense
if
to
you
me.
put it in because yours is per gallon, isn't it? Fuel is per gallon over there. So it'd be like, say for argument's sake, like your normal petrol would be, or normal petroleum, gasoline, whatever the fuck you want to call it, would be like $1 or $1.50 or whatever like that a gallon. Whereas like normal gas, like the actual gas itself would be like 20 cents. But then what happened was, it's like what Simon was saying, when the boom happened, the prices of gas started to go up towards
what's the gas
petroleum
made
price.
of?
Gasoline.
According to Angie from MMA Spice, it's compressed air. Is that correct? But how can a car run off compressed air?
I think it's propylene gas or something like that, I think.
Oh, okay. Polypropylene. That's what your bags are made of. The fuck, dude. That's it. I quit. Why are we talking to an electrician anyway? Fucking shock the monkey over here. Yeah,
I'm not an electrician. I just deal with them.
Yeah, he just sells the parts to them.
Do you?
Oh,
Okay, here's a question.
Oh, you're
Do
a
you
fake
know,
tradie, aren't you?
do you know what we call electricians over here?
Oh, I know,
What?
I know.
Buzzers?
No, the Americans have to try and answer this. What's our slang term for an electrician?
Oh, shocker?
Shock jock. I don't know.
It's actually not too far off. Not too far off.
What is it then?
Sparky.
Sparky? Sparky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you do for a
I like
living?
that.
I'm a Sparky.
I like that. Nothing wrong with that.
Say it again, Barry.
I'm a Sparky.
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 Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. You start your own gas station, Schultzy.
There you go.
dog's name.
It is
Hey, Sparky.
liquefied petroleum gas.
Liquefied.
That's what we have.
Yeah, it's called gasoline.
Yeah, it's gasoline.
Hang on. So I'm so confused right now. What is the difference between petrol and gas, Sparty? In Aussie language,
Somebody get chat on this.
in Aussie terms, the fuck is the difference between petrol and gas?
Yeah, so it's that's a bit weird actually. So I don't know.
Hey, a Sparky.
All right, what do we call a carpenter over here?
A wooder? I don't know.
This one's
Beaver.
probably a little bit harder.
A little beaver.
Now think
Yeah,
about they like you were getting close with the woody thing, like that'd be
A chipper?
Ooh, very
Oh,
close.
almost.
A chippy?
Chain- Yeah,
There we
very
go.
good.
Chippy.
So it makes sense, like when you sort of nut it out, but it's
Yeah. When you nut it out, Perry, it makes sense when you nut it out. If you don't nut it out, it makes no sense. Once you're done nutting, everything's clear now. Yeah.
I used to be a Sparky, but now I'm a chipper.
Yeah.
a chippy.
A chippy.
A chippy.
Fucking-
Sparky
How
and
to
a
get the
chippy.
nut out.
That's pretty good. Australian exports most of our natural gas, probably why the price went up for us here.
But it was just funny
natural
'cause
gas is methane.
people were outraged by the petrol prices.
Or is it
So
propane?
I'm going to spend $3,000 to change my car over to gas, and then for what? Just for it to bloody be the same. So you had cheaper petrol for like a month. A chippy is a fish and chip shop in England. Oh yeah.
Teacher.
I'm getting
Hey,
hungry.
England.
Wait, are we
apparently-
staying on? Because I'm getting hungry.
No, I'm going to get off soon.
Ah,
I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
nut
go
one out.
make some food.
he's gonna nut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't
getting
eaten.
chips and dip. You'll be on long enough for that.
I'm actually starving. We done?
I think he went to go make food.
All right. I'll probably go for another 10 minutes or so because
Go-
I
go
haven't
get a
actually
chippy.
eaten anything since breakfast. All I've had is these 2 sour beers. I'm a teacher. Does that make me a teachy? Is there any slang for a teacher? Not really.
Not really, no. A shit kicker? I don't know.
Carlito. Snitch.
All right.
That's right. I can go back to rewatching Game of Thrones.
You
I need
watching?
to watch that.
I'm
watching-
rewatching Game of Thrones.
Rewatching the whole thing. That's a
Yeah.
lot of- How many episodes are a season?
Is that it? Most of them are only like 9 or 10 episodes.
That's
per
right.
season.
Because I'm watching. I only just started watching The Boys like a month ago.
Yeah, I
So
need to
we
watch
caught
that
up.
too.
We caught up to it.
Well, it's only because Mark was talking about House of Dragons so much, and I cancelled binge a while ago, and I'm like, I'm a week off, and I'm like, I don't feel like going anywhere, so I reactivated it and started watching season 2, and I'm like, I might start watching Game of Thrones again, so I started watching it, and I'm up to season 4 now. So,
what you got there, bub?
oh, you got some chips.
Chippies.
Look at this guy with
I
the
gotta stuff chippies in my mouth.
You sure you're not from Perth?
Perth.
Yeah. I just I'm up to date now with season 2.
Aussie comedian that did characters at a Aussie high school. I know
That's that. Yeah,
someone,
that,
Chris Lilly.
yeah, that idiot.
Yeah, that was big overseas apparently.
Yeah.
Which is really bizarre because I used to watch it and I liked it, but I didn't understand why it was as big as it was. And it was very controversial because remember he played like
He did blackface.
Yeah, he played the black kid and did blackface. Yeah, it's pretty full on. Like, and he had that song where he said the N-word. I was like, that's pretty full on. Like, it was funny. It was funny as fuck. But I just couldn't believe what I was watching.
Well, that's like well, I know when DVH is on and he always talks about Neighbours, and I'm like, we never watch Neighbours.
Hello.
What's going on, mate? Late party?
Trouble.
We're outnumbered now, Perry.
Oh no.
Give
Are you a
me
Sparky
one-
or a Chippy?
I'll fix it.
Yeah, but
This is
Dave's
the first time I've ever had this many Australians on stream, and none of them owed me money.
Hey,
Yeah, this
What?
morning,
Not
it was
even the
like
other
money.
one.
I paid him off, mate. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. The first time I've had 3 Australians on one stream, nobody owes me a fucking penny.
Who
It's
paid you the
great.
quickest?
You, Simo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I took my
Man right
time.
here is a bloody legend.
And I'm not from Perth.
He's not from Perth. Mm-mm.
How is everyone?
Doing good. You're looking good. As always, Dave, you got the whole thing behind you. And look at that.
I changed it out the other day.
Did you? Dapper
Well,
Dave
we-
over here.
Put all the big keys back up on the wall.
You take them down so the cleaning lady doesn't damage them when you go on trips?
No.
You should.
She knows better to come into this room.
Oh, really?
It's off limits. In fact, there's a second room now that's off limits. It's got a special surprise in there that I've not revealed to anyone yet.
Wait, is it a special surprise for the cleaning lady or for us?
It's for you guys, for the channel, for
Ah,
all of
nice.
it, for the community, because it's it was the biggest. I bought a collection, so Bubs, you'll know exactly what that's like buying a collection.
Yeah.
It's painful, right?
That's the best day you'll ever spend for a week.
Exactly. It's like 20 long boxes.
Jeez.
20 longs. Holy shit.
Say yeehaw. Will you, bub? Say yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Well, that was a weak one. It's
2K,
more like-
Simon.
2K,
More like
baby.
That was
2K.
quick. You were at 1.8, weren't you?
Yeah, so when I did my giveaway video, I was on 1822, and then I've gained, I don't know, it's just something's going stupid at the moment. So it's good.
That's
I hope
good.
hope it stays that way. Because, like, yeah, it's
Well,
just.
you got to let it solidify first too, just in case it sort of.
Well, I didn't announce anything until I got. So get this. So I hit 2,000 day before yesterday or something, and I was on 2,000, so I made it. But I won't announce anything until I get over because I don't want to lose subs.
Yeah.
And then it's 2001, 2002, 2003, and then like now I'm almost at 13. I mean 2020 or like it's just.
Yeah,
I
2000.
don't know what's
So
happening.
you should be fine then.
Yeah, no, I
Fine.
can definitely. I'm just
And to
waiting.
answer Tyler's question, that's
full
very
subs during
hard
the
because
stream.
we have a lot of different names for cigarettes over here, Tyler.
Darts. I don't really say
Oh.
darts though. I just say ciggy. It's just like
Ciggies,
Calm down
smokes,
with the-
darts.
Stogie.
No, that's
Cigar.
cigar.
We call it 6 stogies.
see Chicago. Yeah, Schultzy.
Hi, Chicago.
Oh, Christina Payne still hanging out. What's going on?
CP.
Somebody
I'm
else
gonna wrap
wants
this
to
up in a
do
few
it?
minutes, but we're gonna entertain Dave for at least a few minutes because he just got
Yeah,
here.
we do. Hey, Dave,
What
what's going on?
you guys don't entertain me. God, I can just.
Hey, are you going live Sunday or Monday for you?
I am going Monday, but I won't be. I'll be going live from Southern California.
Oh, that's right. You're going to San Diego.
Yeah. So I'll be doing a live stream from from somewhere.
Can you guys
from Hall H?
Can you guys just rate his American accent just then?
Let's hear it again. I missed it.
Say it again, Dave.
Going live from Southern California.
That wasn't bad that time.
It's a hell of a
First
lot
time
better
was
than mine, and I can't do the accent at all.
It's not bad.
Perks.
Perks.
You should try it.
Perks from
Yeah,
Perth.
you get on a plane, do all that fun stuff, land, and then get to hotel, do live stream, and then.
How long are you going to be there?
Not until Sunday next week.
Okay.
I'm not going to do Saturday. So I've got all 4 days. You get 5 days with the tickets, right? So you get like the preview night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not going to do Saturday and not do Sunday. It just doesn't feel like I can't get into Hall H. Hall H is impossible apparently for the Marvel Studio. I wanted to get into the Marvel Studios one, but I am not queuing all day for that.
Why can't you get in?
Because you have to queue the night before, and then you have to get in at 8 o'clock. And
Even if you got the special pass?
Even if you got the special, I'll check that out. If I can get the special pass, I might drive down and go in.
Because I'm assuming it's like here that, like, if you have, like an exhibitor pass or a press pass or like a panel pass or something like that, you should have better accessibility than the general public.
I'll ask. I'm just assuming no, because I'm assuming that there's so many of these passes out there, right? Because the panels is ridiculous. Like, have you seen the panel schedule? It's absolutely crazy.
That's why John was like saying John's Comics with Kids is going. He said he's going on Sunday. I was like, how can you just go to that for one day? I don't think you can do anything in one day. Like,
I don't know how
you could probably just go in and walk around, and that'd be about it. You wouldn't be able to do. You wouldn't want to do panels or try and do signings or anything.
Well,
like
you could
that.
watch maybe a panel or two, but you definitely wouldn't get signatures. Like,
there's no one there. There's literally no one there. I did a check. So Jim Lee's there, but I think that's going to be
Chase
chaperone.
Campbell's there. He's got his own little fucking.
Is he?
building. Yeah, he's got like a whole thing where you walk in and it's like a museum shrine dedicated.
You know what? I reckon they don't advertise. They have like what I think happens with San Diego, and I've never been, right? So I don't know. Has anyone here been ever?
No.
Like, I think this is going to be interesting because I'm interested to see what it'll do for the YouTube channel because nobody ever gets tickets, right? So straight away, here's a San Diego experience for everybody that normally can't get there. And then it's like, to your point, Simon, I think there's a lot of stuff where there's the con, and then there's all of these hotels that have got things happening, like J. Scott Campbell, who'll have his own thing, but not paying for it under the con.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe that's how it works. But it's not very well advertised.
Well, there's your schedule. You have to stay outside the previous night to get into the hall.
There you go.
And then you can't leave all
Can't
day.
leave all day. Exactly. That's my point. I'm not going to do that. It's just not worth it.
That's a waste of time. Just bloody watch it on a YouTube clip from somebody else that does it like the day after.
So here's the thing. You can go. So the other thing is, if you've got 5 people, one of them can stay. So you can switch out the line. So if you go the night before and you queue and you get in the next day, they can hold your place for up to 4 or 5 of you. One has to stay. So if you're tag teaming, that makes sense. But I'm on my own. I'm not going to tag team.
Aren't you going there with Neville?
Yeah, but he's not going to want to do it, is he? And like, then
Long
there's only
bottom?
2 of us.
Yeah.
Was it called? What's the thing? What is
A
Harry
gavel?
say? No, when he
A
throws his
wand? A wand?
What is it? What's the secret word?
Oh, sphincter sporum. I think is what it is.
Expelliarmus?
Expelliarmus.
Wait, are we talking about Harry Potter?
Expelliarmus.
Something Levioso.
Yeah, that's it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's
What a guy.
Yeah.
You didn't even say it right, you moron.
Opinus anus. I think is what it is. Opinus anus. Wait, that was from Harry Peter and the Sorcerer's Stones. Yeah, I think it was a different movie. It was a good movie though. I saw the first 2 minutes.
That was enough.
It lost me at the.
That's all I could make it.
All I needed.
Mhm. So who's Neville?
Neville's the guy who runs Grail Hunters. He's like it's like a big comic group, and he's now also like official CGC rep down here who can witness signatures for them and stuff like that. So, but he's he's very well known here in the comic community. Cool.
I only realized the other day because I kept going, oh, Neville's collection's amazing. And then I realized that half of the books that he shows are actually the books that he's submitting on the people's behalf.
Yeah, but he does have like fucking 8 copies of every key ever, like 30 81s. And
to his credit, he does. But it is so funny when you see it. I'm like,
he's got 50, I think it's 14 or 15 copies of 181.
Yeah,
his number plate, Bob, is Hulk 181.
Hulk 181.
That's what I want mine to be. When I do driving games and I can change my plate, I always put Hulk 181.
And then he's got the Wolverine, like just in like it's like a black outline of Wolverine, like with his arms crossed with the claws out.
Yeah, what's on the hood, on the bonnet?
Yeah.
No, it's on the side.
All right.
It's basically he's done it. He's tricked it out. It looks really good. And again, he's got all the foreign variants too, so he's well into it.
There you go. Never bought my Hulk 181.
There you go.
Werewolf.
All the way from Perth to Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Bob, are you ever going to come here or what? Are you
he's coming 2026.
2026, but it's fucking expensive. I already told my wife about it. She's like,
yeah, well, think of how much it is.
Is there a chance you're not friends with these guys anymore by that? I said, there's definitely a chance for that.
Think how much it is to send a comic over here. Imagine sending a whole fucking family over here, right?
Here's the problem. If I spend $5,000 and don't get my wife's toes in the sand on a beach, she's gonna be pretty pissed. So it's tough,
sand?
and you guys are kind of central.
Well, if you want to go beach, Queensland,
No.
but we've got some. Just don't go to St Kilda Beach. It's not the.
I've already told him all that. I think go down to the peninsula.
You just got to do a multi-stop. Just go like land in wherever, Melbourne, and then fly up to Goldie or Queensland. And then go to Sydney, and then come back down to Melbourne. Then you're fine.
I'm spending all that fucking money. Now I've spent $7,000. Thanks, Dave. Really looking out for my
Florida.
Keep buying books and helping.
Yeah, I'm better off trying to fly out of Florida to go over to California and then spend a day in Clearwater.
There you go. We got white beaches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then, from what I understand, like when you get off the plane in Melbourne, you're fucking nowhere because it's not actually in Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
It's not close to
like
the city.
fucking 30, 40 minutes away from the actual city. And you got to fucking, I don't know, what do they do? Like a kangaroo carriage or some shit. And you got to fucking hoist up and I don't know. What do they call that? The Joey bus or some shit. And you ride out there.
But there's a funny, there's one where I check, there's a web service that I check into. And it's so funny. You guys have a tip for Melbourne Airport. And it says, enjoy Melbourne Airport. It feels like you've gone on holiday just getting here.
Yeah, I believe it. 30, 40 minutes to get to an airport when it's the city's name as like
from the heart of the city, it's not 30, 40 minutes. Like unless it's like
but that's where I'm going to be staying.
Yeah. How often do you go to the airport, Si? Come on, that is like exactly what it is.
He delivers light bulbs over there. Tell him.
He's a Sparky.
He's a spark. He's a Sparky.
Mate, what time of day are you going to fit light bulbs? It ain't at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's like at midnight because that's when they realize the light's out. It's like during the day they can't tell.
I'm not a Sparky.
I hate the airport. It's so confusing. I thank God because Sarah used to go there all the time because she used to go to Sydney like every other week, and she still goes a bit, so she knows her way around. So if I take her, she'll be like, "Get in this lane, we need to be at this fucking thing." So one time I had to pick her up from the airport, and I was driving there by myself, and mate, I was at the wrong what's the
terminal.
I was at the wrong terminal, and she's like, I was like, "How the fuck can't you see me? I'm just here." She's like, "What terminal are you at?" I'm like, "At 3." And she's like, "I told you I'm at this terminal." I'm like, "I don't know how to get there. I can't move
go
now."
all the time, and I got stuck the other day. Twice now I've taken the same turning, and you go into the car park as opposed to actually to the airport. They've added this new lane, and you go, "Oh, there's the airport," and you turn left, and then you're screwed because you've got like 20 minutes before you get back to the airport.
Yeah, you got to do the biggest loop ever to come back.
Anyway.
They had so the closest airport to me that I like to travel to, the international airport, is Nashville, right? So I'll go over there, and before that, I'll tell you later, Dave. You go ahead and do your fucking business. I'll tell you later.
I am doing the business.
No, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go fucking hang a piss. So anyway, they went. So back before they fixed it, they had this park garage and everything. It was really confusing getting around. And then they fixed it. They made it worse. I missed that fucking bullshit. But the first time I went in and I got my ticket or whatever, and I looped around, and it was real traffic busy and everything. And ended up on the out lane, stuck. I had to pay to get out, and then loop back around to go back in. So I ended up going through the whole parking lot and then ending up at an exit. I'm like, why is there an exit over here? I thought the exit was back there, but it was like a one-way parking lot. Like all the entrances were on one side and the exits were on the other side. I just thought it was more parking lot, but it wasn't. It was, I had to pay to leave and then had to drive, get back on the highway, come all the way back to get back in. It's bullshit.
And then pay to leave again.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, but at least then I got my flight, right?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Dave. We missed you. I'll tell you that story later in the chat.
I was hearing all about you.
No, it's all right. I'm going to send you a message on Instagram. You just get back to me in 4 days.
I love you, Bob.
As per usual. We got this.
So HeroesCon is going to be good. We'll have to do a proper drink next time instead of just that like half baked version we did last time, where it was everyone had a drink and didn't do it. Didn't do much.
What were we supposed to do? What do you want to do? Take over cows?
Well, us Australians know how to drink, right? But it's like no one else seemed to be. I'd heard so many stories about how, everyone was, party night, and no one was really.
It's different. Not man partied. It's different because, so like when you go there, you end up meeting some. Like I have gone and got pretty fucking toasted, but it's getting different now because people are
smashed.
There's so many new people that are coming, and like you're meeting people for the first time. You don't really have a table. You don't really have you're just standing around and people are like, "Hey, you're Bub," and I'm like, "What? Yeah, subscribe for more comedy." I mean, it's all fucked up. Like so, when you go there and you see all people that you already know, it's easier to be like, "Hey, you, come on, let's go." And you you hang with your mates, with your closer mates. But now it's like there's too many people to do that. Like you can't.
And everyone's just so like, oh, I've got to get up tomorrow and do a live stream, or I've got to do this, or I've got to do that. And actually, I think everyone on the booth, or everyone was so focused in getting everything done, which is the right thing to do. That we almost need the Sunday night where everyone just goes, okay,
it's over.
Yeah, now let's have fun.
Yeah,
I think not being Father's Day will be great next year.
Yes, I'm really excited about that. And it depends on the crowd, but not everybody wants to get shit faced, and not everybody can hold their liquor. And the ones that do, like last year, a lot of people got fucking shit faced. And yeah, here Rob can. Hey, Rob, Dave was just talking about what a shit party
been trying to end it for like 30
a couple
minutes.
months ago. Do you remember that? End it. Dave was talking about what a shit show it was, and nobody was drinking. Bunch of fucking pussy wankers. That's what he said. So what's your rebuttal to that, Rob?
It's all true.
Oh. I was defending that shit show. I thought it was great.
I thought it was great too.
It was great. Yeah.
I don't know what's up with Dave.
I thought it was great. I was just saying I'd heard the stories. Like Rob, your Only Slabs like intro, which is still going, right?
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing that I was expecting. Twerking in front of a TV screen.
Oh, you want that more?
Well,
he wants more of that. He'd like a private video, if at all possible.
I got it on She-Hulk, so I might as well keep watching.
Yeah.
I
guess I don't understand. I guess I misunderstood. Are you saying that you expected the party to be like some crazy, like?
Yes.
Yes.
He thought it was going to be Caligula's return, but it turned out not to be.
Yeah. It's not a frat party.
That's what I thought it was. It sounded like.
And it's mostly guys. So
I don't think he's upset by that.
Yeah.
So I think the idea too is that it was also a traveling location.
Yes.
And a few people learned their lesson the year before.
Okay.
So that was an issue too. But you know, if next time or whatever, if you do a different night and it's at the actual hotel, there's a little bit more time for that to get a little bit extra drunk and have a little extra fun.
I don't think it's a requirement, but I actually enjoyed that. Like the bar that you chose, Rob, was fantastic.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's up to you to depend on how much you want to drink. I mean, ultimately, it's a after day one of the con, get together, a chance to get to socialize and meet everybody in one spot instead of chasing people down at, oh, I heard so and so's here. No, okay, here's a bunch of people all here.
Yeah.
You get a chance to hang out and socialize with these people face to face. You don't get to over some drinks. Now, if you want to turn it into a let's get sloppy and pretend we're 22 again, knock yourself out. But me at 50 years old, I ain't doing that game, man.
You're 50 years old, Rom?
Yes, sir.
You don't look a day over 60. Has anyone told you that?
Yeah. That
I
my
would
face
card
for
you.
radio.
Yeah. I would not card you if you came to me for a senior discount, but I would card you every other time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You're
good.
such a dick.
Yeah, no, I have no
It's true story.
none of that desire to have a crazy rager or whatever else. I mean, last year was bad
How
enough
old?
that-
No, man. I heard he went pretty hard.
Yes, he
Some
did.
people
I had to carry
say
his
it's like
fucking
80.
ass back to I had to drive him back to the hotel. First, I got him 2 blocks away from the bar, and then we had to take him back to the bar because he lost his phone. And he's like, "No, don't worry. When I get back to the bar, I'll call an Uber." I'm like, "With what? You don't have a fucking phone. Like, you don't know it's still there."
I mean,
So-
last year we had issues where people got, depending upon whether or not whether it was chemically induced or whether it was people who drank too much, whatever, we had different people who got lost and people were generally concerned for other folks. Somebody had to go to the hospital, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's all on individual stuff. But as far as me, I'm just put it on an event. It's a gap. I don't build it up as anything beyond that. And if you expected something else, well, I'm sorry.
Dave
I
left.
didn't-
He had to go to the bathroom.
I
again.
didn't expect anything. I didn't expect anything. That was the point. I didn't expect anything else. I was more expecting based on legend, certain
Mhm.
people to do certain things.
Oh, well,
Didn't happen.
I don't know.
Which is
Yeah,
good.
no, probably not. Yeah, no, I think
Not me. You didn't expect
I think
anything from me. You got, did you?
this year was also a little bit different
Hard on me.
because the main hotel where where a lot of us were at anyways, that was having it construction, and the bar was the main bar where they would normally have their bar was all blocked off and you couldn't get to it. So they were kind of like this small little, I think it was a much tamer event than I think everybody else was more spread out. They didn't congregate all at the West End quite the same way we did the year before.
That bar
so
was like Dungeons and Dragons trying to find it. I was like, oh, I've got my torch sort of moving around the
Right.
corridor. Where is it?
because it's not normally the bar. It's normally just their little restaurant.
I never ended up setting foot inside the Westin this time. I didn't know they were having all that trouble in there.
Yeah, no, the whole main lobby, bar, and everything was all shut down. They're completely renovating it.
Oh my
So
God.
they had moved their check-in was on the second floor, and then they moved the regular restaurant where they had their breakfast and dinner
buffet.
service. Yeah, that was where they had their bar and Starbucks, and everything was all squished into that little
Oh wow,
space. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So
Was the auction in the same spot last year?
yeah, it was in the second floor in
that same room.
Yeah. But so hey, it was a different setup this year. Hopefully, this coming year, hopefully it'll be back to normal. And
yeah,
but either way, I don't care. I mean, I'm not a big, huge nightlife guy anymore. Those days are
Last
behind
year
me.
I brought a cooler of beer and I was drinking
Yeah.
it. I brought it to
And
my room.
And especially if we're having a booth, we spend so much time. It's amazing how much standing there takes out of you.
Yeah. What was your start time? Was it like 8 o'clock in the morning?
I don't even remember, but yeah, it was something early.
Something ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm surprised
Are
you're
you
not.
taking notes, Dave?
Yeah, no, I'm taking notes because I've actually got to get Rob's address, but I'm not going to do it online because I need to send him something. Whilst I'm in the US, I want to send you something.
Oh,
first.
hey, Dave, I'll get your package out tomorrow morning, and that should get you. It should be there, right? By the time
Yeah, it'll be there.
before you leave, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to check your locker before you go, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. But yeah, Rob, I'll send you. When I land, I'll pick that stuff up and send you something for Comics Curing Cancer.
Okay, cool. I'll ping you my address.
Thank you, sir.
And on that note, we are done with this live stream. I have shit I got to do.
Says who?
But-
Says who?
Me.
You're the worst.
Yeah, just leave if you want to leave. You know what? I expected more. I thought this was going to be a proper fucking ranger. and now
I
you're
just
over
got
here.
I just got here.
Catching a Rob just got here.
I saw you pop up. What are you doing, Rob? I was just
Biden stream where it just keeps going.
Now
I
you know
got-
how
I gotta-
now you know how I
I'm-
feel on Sunday.
You kidding? I just put 100. I got 100 pounds of meat on the smoker. We're going all night, baby. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go.
I was going to
Eventually,
say,
I'll
I
do a
thought
24-hour
you'd be
stream.
too busy grilling and smoking and
It's all on the smoker.
showering
It's in
Well, you
maintenance
guys-
mode now.
You guys are more than welcome to hang back. In fact, one of the most fun I ever had on a stream was I can't remember whose channel, but we hung out backstage for like 4 hours afterwards. That was good times. So you guys are welcome to do that.
How about you just flick me admin rights and I'll keep it going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna because I
And
might
watch hours
MEQ style.
you guys hang in the backstage and then I might even come back if I want to get all my shit done, but probably not because I got videos to film and shit. Anyway,
Oh, now we get it. No, the big man on campus is
I've
not.
got to
no
fucking
time for-
clean the kitchen. It's my chore today.
Yeah. Whose kitchen you got to clean?
It's my kitchen. I do all the
Why did
cooking
it get dirty? Why don't you just clean as you go?
because I fucking make a big mess when I cook. It's ridiculous. I
And you
clean
just leave it
and then I
there?
cook, and then it looks like I didn't clean. Sorry.
So you make a big
That's
mess and you
why-
just leave it there, and then like 4 days later, you're like, "Oh man, I've made three messes. I need to start cleaning."
No, I pretty much do it. I don't know. Anyway,
Sounds
I'm
right.
gonna end up-
I'm
Nail on the
always
head.
cleaning as I empty a dish or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm one of those guys who like on the TV show who like measures things out into a bunch of little bitty dishes so I can just dump and go when
Yeah.
I'm ready. And
Yeah, I
I,
do
as
that, but
as
then
I
you-
empty, then I wash them.
Yeah, you're also an adult, Rob, which I think Simon's been suffering
Oh,
a little bit on that front for a while.
On that note, everyone, thank you who hung out in the chat. We appreciate you, whether you're from the US or from Perth.
Perth.
I love you all. So
Hey, and sign up, become a Siminian, and get your perk